Allen Eagle football is on the air. The old coach brings you the sounds of tradition, the rich greatness of Allen Eagle football. This is the Old Coach Network's 15th season to bring you the best in play-by-play of your Allen Eagles. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Allen Americans, Allen Flower Shop, Allen Veterinary Hospital, Boone Allstate Agency, The Butcher Group, Conchita's Mexican Bar and Grill, Credit Union of Texas, Eagle Designs Screen Print and Embroidery, Hair by Brittany, Image of Allen, Infusa Lounge, Lobby's Pizza, Lone Star Bariatrics, Piggle Roofing, Rodenbaugh's Flooring America and Appliances, Sandifer Law, Spazo's Restaurant, Streamlined Windows, Texas Paint Alternative, and Weber Insurance and Risk Solutions. And now let's enjoy some great high school football on the Old Coach YouTube channel, produced by theoldcoach.com and Carl Bailey and Chad Price.
Welcome to the Old Coach broadcast of Allen Eagle football. It's the coach, Carl Bailey, with Mike Farish. We're live from Prosper ISD Children's Health Stadium, where your Allen Eagles will play the Prosper Rock Hill Blue Hawks. Mike, the Eagles are coming into this game 2-0. Non-district action, played two strong non-district teams in Midland Legacy, Cedar Hill, both at home. And they're on the road tonight to face the Blue Hawks.
You bet. And like we talked about last week, it's a little unusual to be starting district the third week of the season. But Allen's off to a great start, beat a strong Cedar Hill team last week. Legacy got beat by Trinity last week, but they're playing some war horses out there.
Well, and as far as a mascot, I think this is the only Blue Hawk in the state that I know of. Also joining us in the booth tonight is the broadcast veteran, Kerry Lowry. Welcome back, Kerry. Well, the Blue Hawks are 1-1, looking to pull off the upset tonight at home.
They had a big win last week against an undermanned Sherman team, and the week before played a really close game. They've allowed only 17 points so far this season.
Well, we'll see how it turns out tonight, Mike. We were just talking about before we went on air, looking out at all the rooftops between here and Oklahoma, you know, gorgeous stadium. If you've never been to Prosper, to their stadium, gorgeous stadium. They went all out, built a fantastic facility. They always treat us right here. And the very first time we came over here, wasn't anything around the stadium. And now I'm looking, I can see the Red River, I think. And between here and there, it's nothing but rooftops. Prosper has grown a lot.
Yeah, I guarantee you, they've got two 6A high schools with Prosper and Rock Hill. They've got a 5A school with Walnut Grove, which had a big victory last night. And they were turned down last year. They got their fourth high school coming, and they were already asking to build another stadium, and that bond didn't pass. So I'm sure they're regathering themselves to make a plan for that.
Well, it's going to be an interesting night tonight. The Allen Eagles had a big win last week. Cedar Hill came to Allen Eagles Stadium, Steve Williams Field, and Mike, the Eagles played well last week.
Yes, they did. We commented just Cedar Hill may be the largest team we'll see all year, and Allen really controlled both sides of the line of scrimmage and played very well in every phase of the game, jumped out ahead of them. They got 14 points towards the end, but 42-14 was a very decisive win for the Eagles.
Gary, some of the Eagles stood out last week. Obviously, offensively, there were a couple of players that we named as Rodenbaugh's players of the game, and then the coaching staff also named their players of the game last week.
They did. On the offense, Lyndon Spriggs we named as one of the excellent players out of the backfield as the sophomore running back, and the coaches called out a very important guy, Coulter Alberding, on that offensive line. He is the captain. He was one of the captains of the team and captain of the offensive line, and that offensive line played great last week.
Well, it's the offensive line. Mike, we'll talk about a little more specifics here later in the broadcast. But those guys are playing well up front.
Yes, they are, and they're rotating some players in there too, offensively and defensively. But that offensive line, you'd have to say almost as a pleasant surprise. They really only had two players coming back with varsity experience, and they've been able to fill in nicely.
And defensively up front, Mike, the front seven has played better than we ever expected this early in the season.
You bet. They're not near as big as we've been in the past, but again, that Allen way, we've seen it over and over again. They'll rotate, 7 and 8 guys up there, keep them fresh. So when they're in there, they want to prove something. They're doing very well.
You mentioned that, and you didn't know, but I talked to Coach Chase Hargis this week, and he actually we talked about that specifically, and I made that statement to him as I made it just to you, and he said he had never coached a defensive game where he rolled as many players in on a rotation as last week.
And that's such a luxury. You keep over those offensive guys, and then also you're getting all that experience. Now that we're in district, those guys aren't afraid to get in there and play under the Friday night lights.
And, Kerry, it was a big win. Allen's had 2 big wins. This week starts district. It's a new ball game.
Yeah, and I did get to talk to Coach before the game and asked him about that. And, boy, you could tell he got serious because it's district time. It was nice to have those couple games, and they were very important. But he says, actually, you get to see who you are. Now you're going to know who you are.
Well, we're going to take a quick break from here. We'll be back with the Randy Sandifer pregame show. We're here at Prosper ISD Children's Health Stadium, where your Allen Eagles are squaring off against the Prosper Rock Hill Blue Hawks. It's the coach.
The Allen Flower Shop.
Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery is your one-stop shop for all your Allen Eagles official gear, featuring the largest assortment of Allen Eagle merchandise anywhere, including Nike, Under Armour, and many other featured apparel brands. They have a large selection of t-shirt graphics and headwear, as well as decals, flags, and many other fun non-apparel Eagle items. They can also handle all of your class t-shirts and business needs. Located near Eagle Stadium at 705 North Greenville Avenue, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, an Allen Eagle family-owned business.
One town.
Streamline Windows and Doors and our owner, Jose Garza, want to bring the best for all of your window and door needs. We specialize in window replacement, screen replacement, mirrors, retrofits, and so much more. We are family owned and operated and local to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. For windows, doors, and everything in between, open yourself up to something new and give us a call at 214-738-1942 or find us on Facebook at Streamline Windows. Before you call the other guys, call Jose Garza and Streamline Windows and Doors. Let's go Eagles!
Hey Allen Eagles! In case you hadn't heard, CUTX has a full-service branch inside Allen High School, which means all faculty, students, and parents are eligible for membership. We offer everything you'd expect to see at a financial institution: loans, checking accounts, CDs, and more. Visit the Smart Branch or cutx.org to learn more.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
Lone Star Bariatrics and Dr. Chad Carlton want to be there for you. Voted D Magazine's top doctor in both Dallas and Collin counties, Dr. Carlton and his staff want to help you succeed with your weight loss goals. Just like the Allen Eagles football team, Lone Star Bariatrics believes that helping you achieve your success takes a team approach. That's why they have a dedicated team to help support you every step of the way, just like they did Chad Price of the Old Coach broadcast.
Lone Star Bariatrics and Dr. Chad Carlton have been a lifesaver for me. I'm down almost 100 pounds, and I cannot say enough about Dr. Carlton and the way he treats his patients. You can't go wrong by going to Lone Star Bariatrics.
Like Chad, let Lone Star Bariatric be on your team and contact them for your consultation today at 972-232-7171. Visit LoneStarBariatrics.com today. Dr. Carlton and Lone Star Bariatrics say, "Go Eagles."
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live in Prosper at the stadium, big stadium over here. Man, it's great to be here. These guys take care of us. And Mike, tonight the Rock Hill Blue Hawks, and Blue Hawks just kind of throws me off a little bit, yeah. But their school opened in 2020, and they were 5A for 2 years. Then they moved up to 6A, and they've played Allen twice now, and this will be the third time. Obviously, they're 0-2 against Allen, but you know they're trying to find their way. New head coach, Coach Wilkinson, went 3-7, 3-7, and here they are this season. Thought they were going to be a little bit better this year, and right now they're 1-1 coming into the game.
Yeah, and you know Prosper does a little bit different. When you have a growing school district, you open up a school. A lot of times you'll do it with like 2 grades, freshman and sophomore. Play a JV schedule, then build into. They did get to play 2 years of 5A football with all the Frisco schools and everything, but they immediately had seniors, so they had that experience. Now 2 years in 6A, you know, that's baptism under fire, so to speak. And you looked across the roster last year, and they had quite a few youngsters and graduated a lot of people. This year, they're still starting a lot of youngsters, so we'll see how they do. They played people tough last year.
Well, Kerry, the coaching staff at Rock Hill believes that they have probably the best receiving core and skill kids that they've had since the program opened, and they have a quarterback that's pretty seasoned, back from last year, all-district kid, and so offensively they've got some firepower.
Yeah, Christian Lewis is their quarterback. He is back from last year as a starter. He's had a slow start. He hasn't really been asked to do a whole lot in the passing game, but he is capable of doing so and running as well. He does have weapons, especially returning Jalen Delgado, the running back, and then some really good receivers you mentioned, and last week everybody touched the ball.
Well, Mike, the head coach, seems like he's really coming to his own. Mark Wilkinson, great guy. I've had a chance to visit with him a little bit. 3-7, 3-7. He's got to pull something out this year, and he thinks he can in our district.
Well, and I think he's got to lean on, I'm sure, during off season. They played Prosper, their crosstown rival, very tough last year. They played McKinney, a very good team last year. And then 4 or 5 of their losses were less than 8 points. And you can tell they just kind of ran out of momentum at the end of some games. So, and plus, they like to run the ball. So they'll take the clock away from you and take the ball, take the air out of the ball, so to speak.
Well, Kerry, you had a chance to talk to Coach Wigginton, the Allen Eagle head coach, down on the field during the pregame. And we're going to go to that interview with Coach Wigginton. But he had some things to say that I think everybody's going to want to hear.
Yes, a lot about district, a little bit about the weather, and a little about his offensive superstars so far this season.
We'll go to the interview.
This is Kerry Lowry down on the field before tonight's game between the Allen Eagles and the Cedar Hill Longhorns. I'm down here with the head coach of the Allen Eagles, Lee Wigginton. Coach, good week of practice?
It was a great week, Harry. The guys, it's always good to get the season started off with a win, and they did that and showed up Saturday morning ready to get back to work. And they plenty of things that they had to get better at, and they've been focused on that and focused on the opportunity to play one of the best teams in the state. And this team's going to be huge, both sides of the ball in the trenches. Really athletic, but really, really, really physical and big in the trenches, which is exciting because to be able to play big-time football, you got to find a way to run the ball, and you got to find a way to stop the run, and both those things will be a huge challenge tonight.
You know what I love hearing is that there's a 61-0 game, and they still had things they needed to work on, and they knew it.
Oh, yeah, that was, it was a great game. It was an exciting game, fun for all, fun for the crowd. It was also one of those games that just kind of snowballed and got out of control, both positively for us and negatively for Legacy. We could play them 10 times and that would never happen again. So there was things out there that we definitely got to get better at, and they know it, and that's what we worked on all week. And there'll be things after tonight we got to get better at, and that's the beauty of this game, right? Just take it, go out there and compete.
This is Kerry Lowry down on the field before tonight's game between the Allen Eagles and the Cedar Hill Longhorns. I'm down here.
Boone, your hometown Allstate agent in Allen since 2001, providing exceptional customer care with the knowledge and understanding of the Allen community, offering competitive rates and discounts for all of your insurance needs. Located at the northwest intersection of Allen Exchange Parkway in Allen. Call to request an appointment at 972-678-2082. That's 972-678-2082. Robert Boone Allstate, a proud sponsor of Allen High School football. Go Eagles! Allen Veterinary Hospital, a proud Eagle supporter, has been serving the Allen community since 1986. We're now located in our new state-of-the-art building at 851 East Main Street, right next to our boarding and daycare facility, Ace Pet Resort. Whether it's your furry friend's annual and shots or to see why they're under the weather, Dr. Alan Kaufman and his staff wants to help you with all of your pet's needs. Give them a call at 972-727-8383. Oh, and my cat Kygo and my dog Rhea has something to say. Oh yeah, go Eagles! Conchita's Mexican Grill and Bar, a locally family-owned restaurant located at 121 North Greenville Avenue in Allen, Texas, where traditional flavors meet hospitality. We offer a welcoming environment that makes you feel like part of our familia, with food that is simply deliciosa and exceptional service. Now serving breakfast and brunch on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mention that you heard about us on The Old Coach for the Old Coach discounts. Check out our website at conchitasmexicangrillandbar.com. Vamos Águilas de Allen, go Allen Eagles!
Infusa Lounge, a wellness spa that focuses on the cellular level offering of services to help with the daily stresses of life and replenish your body of depleted water, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Vitamin IV infusions provide instant delivery, 100% absorption. New services include GLP-1 weight loss injectors, heavy metal testing, ozone IVs, NADs, and peptides. To schedule an appointment, call 972-546-4318 or scheduling at infusalounge.com.
I've always heard there's only three things you need: food in your belly, clothes on your back, and a roof over your head. That's just not getting it, guys.
So, Randy, what's the problem?
It just feels weird doing a roofing commercial in a stadium without a roof.
Well, everybody can't be Jerry Jones.
Hey, Travis, this ball would be a lot easier to catch if it had a roof over it to protect you from the rain. Whoa! Still got it.
Randy, I love this stadium, but how are you supposed to raise the roof if there's no roof?
So maybe our stadium doesn't need a new roof, but your roof is a big deal. My name is Randy Pickle, and at Pickle Roofing, our family is covering yours.
Well, darn, the concession stand's not open. I was gonna get a pickle.
Rookie mistake. You gotta bring your own.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live here in Prosper ISD Children's Health Stadium, where your Allen Eagles will play the Rock Hill Blue Hawks in the first district game of 2024. Well, Mike, so far this season, the Allen Eagles have really played well, 2-0 coming in tonight's game. As you mentioned in the Randy Sandiford pregame show earlier, it's kind of early to play a district ball game, but we have a larger district this year, starting district 2 weeks earlier than we have in the past 10 years. And tonight the Eagles they come in and they've been playing well up front, both offensively and defensively. That offensive line is led by the Coulter, Alberding, and those guys are doing a great job so far.
You bet, and the coaches obviously recognize Coulter. He's been the highest graded offensive lineman the last couple of weeks, and I believe they said last week he had 11 pancakes.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you want to see from a lineman. That means he's knocking that defensive guy on his back.
Exactly. He's not going to IHOP.
You bet. Of course, Coulter's probably eating a few pancakes too, but that is something against that huge Cedar Hill line that he was knocking them down that much. So that's impressive. We used to always talk about decleaters when you chop that linebacker and his feet flew up in there. But Coulter's doing a great job up there. Ethan Villarreal is up there. Rabin Lacheri, quite a few names. Now Jacob McCray on the other side stepped up to be a starter this year. All of those guys are playing well.
And I think Grant Nicholson started last week. He had been the sixth man the first week. He pulled in at that tackle position last week, played very well. Well, Kerry, when those guys up front are playing well, that means the backfield's getting some opportunities, and we've had some pretty outstanding backfield play so far the first 2 weeks of the season.
Lyndon Spriggs, 129 yards on the season. He's averaging over almost 11 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns. He also has a 69-yard touchdown reception for on the season so far. Jaden Hambrick also, they're kind of switching back and forth. He's number 21 in your program. 145 yards. He leads the team in rushing. 8.5 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns for him. They're all triggered, though, by that offensive line. But it's really good to see these guys getting out into space and making it work.
Well, also in that backfield, Brady Brooker has played pretty well. Brady started last season, played up into the playoffs, got hurt in the Plano Bi-District game, didn't get to finish the season. He was out with an injury, but he's come back playing well so far this year.
406 yards, completing 72% of his passes
Eagle football
and
is
over
on
16
the air.
yards every time he goes back to throw. 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he hasn't run the ball near as much as he did last year because he's throwing it so well.
And Mike, the defensive front, front seven came into the first game. We were a little suspect of those guys, how they were going to take off the first couple of ball games. They've been playing well, though.
Well, you bet. There were just a lot of names that we didn't recognize up there. And Josh Shaw has played outstanding ball up front, defensive end position. Devin Palmer, Chandler Bryant, just look out here. He's one of the captains out for the coin toss. And Corbin Ramirez has been playing very well. And then they sub in several up there. Jace Johnson, Abuchi Mukawulu. That's the only hard name to say. Vincent Duffy, Tim Drake, and, of course, Mitchell New and Japri Wafer are playing great at their linebacker spots.
Japri Wafer was called out by not only us last week, but the coaching staff as the defensive player of the game against Cedar Hill. The special teams player of the game, we're going to – hopefully we don't have to call his name out. He's the punter, Ethan Nava, selected by the coaching staff. He averaged 46.5 yards per punt last week. Those were his first punts of the season. We did just have the coin toss coach down on the field, and our captains went out there, and Rock Hill won the coin toss, and they elected to receive. So a little bit different. We're so used to seeing the defer of the winning coin toss, but you know what? There are all kinds of choices and permutations you can have down there when you're actually winning the toss, and they chose to receive.
Well, that is probably a pretty good choice because Allen's gotten off to quick starts in each game. And like I say, I think we'll see Rock Hill trying to run the ball and trying to take that time of possession away from Allen.
Well, Kerry, you talked to Coach during the pregame about the heat. Sun's going down. It's going to be a great night for Texas high school football, but that weather always out there on that turf is a little bit warmer until the sun goes down every time.
Yeah, he kind of dismissed my talk about heat, and I could see it on his face when I asked the question. He's like, this isn't hot. This is September. I mean, what? September in Texas, what do you expect? We just got lucky with a couple cool weeks leading into it. So, yeah, he's He didn't seem to think it was a problem at all. You know what? And that's exactly what I expected him to say, was not that to worry about anything with the weather, because there's no precipitation, Mike. There's barely a breeze out there. I mean, the flags are just hanging, and it's just going to be a little bit hot. But you know what? The whole field is right now is in shade.
Well, I started to say it's 94 degrees, and I'd be willing to bet that the field's already getting below 90 because it's been shaded for quite a while. And that west sun going down, the entire field shaded. It's going to be very pleasant. In fact, it may be a little muggy, if anything.
Well, Mike, we always say it's a great night for Texas high school football, no matter the weather. And beautiful stadium. We look out, as I mentioned before, I think the Red River is right over that horizon. We can see almost to Oklahoma from here. Great facility. And Prosper always does an outstanding job allowing our broadcast to go out and helping us do whatever we need to do to get it out to the fans and community of Allen.
Now, I will say, you know, we keep talking about how far you can see here, and now you're going to ask, well, gosh, is it a really high press box? The answer is no. But most of the stadiums we go to, the field is sunken below regular, I almost said sea level, but you know what I mean, like below the parking lot, like Allen Eagle Stadium. This one is flat with the parking lot and the surroundings, so therefore the press box, which is not extraordinarily high, seems a lot higher, and you can see a lot farther down the roads.
Well, and it is a stadium, football, soccer, whatever. There's no track around it, so that helps us be closer, not too far away. You know, if you know your history of this area, as we look to the east, you can see the Preston Ridge up there where Preston Road would be, and that's very important to this area where the cattle drives used to go down the Preston Ridge there from the Red River that Carl's mentioning all the way down to Dallas.
Well, the color guard's out on the field. We're going to take it to the field for the playing of the national anthem. Both teams are out.
The commander of the honor guard is Cadet Major Ben Bates. And now for the playing of the national anthem by the Rock Hill Band Clarinet Octet under the direction of Mrs. Madison Jansen, interpreted by members of the American Sign Language Honor Society. Thank you.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Farris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxton, Thomas Paxton, live from Prosper ISD Children's Health Stadium. Nice crowd for the Allen Eagles tonight, and Mike, Kerry, the band uniforms look a little different tonight.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at that, and I thought maybe we had some visitors over there. The Allen band is decked out in orange and light blue, so I'm not sure. Must be a UIL thing.
Not sure. We'll see if we can get some clarification from that. I'm sure somebody out there is
hey, in the chat can tell us
and listening to us and can explain that. I got no reference coming into the ball game tonight, but as you can see, a little different for the Allen Eagles tonight as the kickoff teams come out on the field.
Yeah,
our game time temperature is 93 degrees here in Prosper. It feels like 94 because the sun has gone down. And this is brought to you by Lobby's Pizza, where you want that to be hot too. It's hot on the field, it's hot pizza.
Lobby's Pizza, Spazzo, they're all out there watching us tonight.
Two return men back for the Rock Hill Blue Hawks. That should be Isaiah Orlandi and Bryce Allen. We'll double check that, but they're the ones that are supposed to be back there.
Teeing the ball up for the Allen Eagles, Ethan Boomer Bowman.
We mentioned since we're into district play around the area, you've got Plano West playing at McKinney Boyd. McKinney's at Plano Senior High, the Wildcats. Princeton is at Plano East, and Prosper is by this week. That's one thing to be a little different, that somebody each week will be setting out having their open week.
And that's about the earliest open week that Prosper or anybody has ever had is week 3. So that's a little different. You got a big slate of games after this week for Prosper.
Bowman tees it up. Eagles going from our right to left in this first quarter action. Eagles in white jerseys, navy dark blue pants trimmed in red. Ball goes out of the back of the end zone. Rock Hill will take over, 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line. They're in dark uniforms tonight. That's almost a dark, real dark navy, not quite black. I guess it could be black depending on your eyesight. And they have the light blue. What do you call that? Sky blue? Is that sky blue
or aqua or something?
It's a little more aqua, yeah.
I guess that's Blue Hawk blue.
Yeah, that's right, it is.
They spread it out. 3 receivers to the right side of the formation, 1 to the far side toward the Allen bench. Quarterback Christian Lewis, all-district returner from last year. Snap back, play action pass throw out in the flat, complete. Across the 25, gain of a couple of yards on that little short pass.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have more. It ended up only being about less than 3, but the Eagles converged quickly out there and did a good job.
2nd down and 7, 2-by-2 set, 2 receivers right, 2 to left, ball on the right hash. Rock Hill going from our left to right. And those numbers are very difficult to see. That's number 2 in the backfield. Looks like number 3.
Yeah, and you got number 0, the wide. Well, that's 0, I believe, in the backfield.
That'd be Jalen Delgado in the backfield.
Snap back, play action again. Throwing the flat, almost intercepted, but completion out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Receiver came down with it. That's Orlandi. Take that back. Bryce Allen, number 2.
Yeah.
First down, Rock Hill, 43-yard line.
Yeah, we don't have any weights or heights or anything, but Delgado's a pretty stocky back there. Looks like he could be powerful.
He's a 3rd-year varsity player and returning starter. 2nd-year starter, 3 years on varsity.
Rock Hill puts 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. That's the wide side of the field. 1 to the right. Snap back, throw again on the flat. Complete again. Up to about the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 on that little short pass. Receivers are doing a great job after the catch.
Well, and the receivers block him, but I tell you, they're right on the verge of having an illegal block out there. Allen's closing quickly, and that receiver, of course, the ball's behind the line, so you can block like that, but they're right on the verge. That time, he looked like he's almost going to push him from the back.
Defending for Allen that last play, Kyle Wheaton brings up 2nd down and 4. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff, running play left side, not much there. Gain of about 1. That's Delgado on the carry.
This will bring up their first 3rd down of the game as it's just barely across midfield. This hasn't been the most efficient offense so far this season, but they're looking pretty decent on this drive. They're only averaging so far 5 yards per play.
2 receivers.
Ramirez made a good stop that last time, pushing him back.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Delgado in the backfield. Christian Lewis, quarterback. Ball is in Allen territory at the 49-yard line of the Eagles. Ball on the far hash from us. Motion. Handoff to the motion back. Pop pass coming this way. And the receiver kind of trips, slips, and falls. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and short.
Yeah, that was a good break for Allen because he could have got around the corner. I believe he at least had the 1st down yardage.
I think that's Jalen Dean who came across the outside, took that one. And really, he had the 1st down if he could just keep his feet. And so very unfortunate for the Blue Hawk offense right there, who was doing pretty well.
Punt team is on the field, returning for the Allen Eagles, anticipating the punt. Number 3, back deep, Isaac Lawson.
Jordan Cartwright is the punter and kicker for Rock Hill. He's averaging 36.4 yards per punt.
Kick is up. Lawson calls for a fair catch, scoops it off the turf.
A little scary there,
That was a dangerous catch there by Isaac. But the Eagles will start at their 15-yard line, first down and 10 for Allen. Well, the Rock Hill Blue Hawks come out throwing the ball around the field.
Yeah, and they run 67% of the time coming in. Now, part of that, Mike, was because they were way ahead last week. But still, I think that's their ground game is what they want to lean on.
Well, they took about 3.5 minutes off the clock. They run that clock down every time, so I think that's in the plan.
Eagles go with a overload right. Lyndon Spriggs in the backfield. Quarterback Brady Bricker. Handoff Spriggs up the middle. Short gain on the play. Picks up about, let's give him 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, and the scrum's still moving. See where they mark it.
Okay.
He made a nice little jump cut in the hole to get a couple extra yards there.
Now, it looked like a short gain initially, but the deal was that the offensive line had made a lot of clear space for him to get 6 before he touched.
2nd and 4. Allen goes empty formation. Only the quarterback in the backfield. That's Brady Bricker. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Bricker throws, has a receiver, that's Spriggs out of the slot. Picks up a first down. Nice run after the catch. Tackled at the 28-yard line of Allen.
Yeah, when he was initially hit, he was going to be short of the first.
Move those chains.
Let's move the chains for image of Allen.
1st and 10. Handoff. Spriggs again comes to the Allen Eagle left side of the line.
Spriggs is running tough. Got 2 or 3 yards after initial contact.
Picks up about 4 yards.
Braden Wilson in there on both tackles from his defensive end position.
Do have Grant Nicholson at that left guard again this week.
2nd down and 6. Eagles going from our right to left. Donnell G splits out wide left side. Tight bunch formation. Hip of the tackle to the right. Spriggs handoff up the middle.
Now, Mike, I don't know if you saw that, but that quarterback was doing something strange. He was under center.
Well, you're right. But it also added to the fake as he opened up to his right and handed the ball, but he also had the receiver coming around to make the fake for the handoff. So could be setting up a play for later on.
After all that, the Eagles pick up 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Ball's on the 36-yard line of Allen. Clock rolling, 6:40 first quarter action. Donnell G splits right side. Nicholson comes left side. Spriggs in the backfield. Handoff Spriggs right side. He has the first down. Out across the 40 down to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Move those chains for the Allen Eagles.
And move the chains for Allen Flower Shop.
That was a big play out there by the Blue Hawk. Max Roble probably saved a big gain.
1st and 10. Allen sends 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. That's to the quarterback's left. Tight formation on the right side. Now we have a shift. Play action. Bricker has a receiver wide open. It's caught at the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown.
He takes it to the house.
That's Carter Harris.
Who had the big catch last week.
Harris came up with the end of the first half catch last week, and he puts the Allen Eagles on the scoreboard this week in the first quarter. Eagles go up, extra point team is out on the field.
That's where that running game's working, because that was off a play action fake and just a post route down the middle by Harris. Good throw by Bricker.
Ethan Bowman, the kicker. Caden Beck, the snapper. Reed Nicholson, the holder. Snap back, placement down, kick is up. It's good, makes the score Allen 7, Rock Hill 0. It's Allen Eagle football with a coach.
The Allen Flower Shop has been in business since 1972 and is the 2nd oldest business in Allen. For all your floral needs, the Allen Flower Shop will take care of you. The Allen Flower Shop is family owned and operated and is located at 102 East Main in the heart of Allen. Give them a call at 972-727-3268 or visit them at allenflowershop.com. The Allen Flower Shop says, "Let's go Eagles!"
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxton, Thomas Paxton. We're live, Prosper Children's Health Stadium in Cary. The Allen Eagles, first possession of the ball game, had a nice drive to start the game. Bricker to Harris pass, puts them in the end zone.
Ends up being 5 plays, 85 yards, capped off by the 64-yard touchdown pass from Brady Bricker to Carter Harris. That's your Allen Americans hockey scoring drive.
Your hometown hockey team. Bowman tees it up. Boomer puts it in the end zone again. Touchback.
By the way, that was Brady's 7th touchdown pass of the season against no interceptions. He's completing over 70% of his passes, and that's the 2nd touchdown of the season for Carter Harris, his 4th catch. He's now the leading receiver yardage-wise for the Allen Eagles this season.
Well, he had that big catch, and last week, Mike, it was hard to tell if it was him or Nicholson for me in the going up for the ball, but the Coach Broom told me this week, and I know Coach Broom's dad's probably listened to the ball game, watching the game this week. He said that Carter is one of their top vertical jumpers in the offseason, so it was no surprise to them. He was able to go up and tip that ball down. 1st and 10, Rock Hill, 3-by-1 set. Quarterback drops, flags come out, play is stopped. Kristen Lewis, quarterback.
The initial is false start on the Rock Hill Blue Hawks.
Yeah, Coach Broom said that they had all the confidence in Carter going up and high tipping that ball and catching it.
Boy, and he did too. He high pointed right in the middle of several Cedar Hill people.
5 yards marked off against the Blue Hawks. 1st down and 15 from the 20. 3-by-1 formation. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Delgado in the backfield. Lewis, the quarterback. Snap back, throw. Incomplete. Threw it behind the receiver. A little miscommunication. Receivers on a go route.
Yeah.
Quarterback throws a deep out route, and
looked like he's expecting him to stop and come back to it there.
Kyle Wheaton defending for the Allen Eagles on that one. 2nd down and 15. Allen Eagle band getting into it early tonight. Sounding great, as a matter of fact. 3-by-1 formation. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Short side of the field toward the Allen bench. Delgado in the backfield to the quarterback's left hip. Snap back, play action, or quarterback keeper off the zone read. And Lewis has a 1st down out across the 25, gain of 16 on the play.
Yeah, it was a good run by Lewis that time. Got a break out and a block out on the perimeter out there.
That was just a little deception, and the run was pretty pedestrian, but the fact that the Allen Eagles didn't see it coming is why they're 16 yards downfield.
1st and 10, Rock Hill.
Lewis comes into the game with 43 yards rushing, averaging just under 5 yards a carry, so that was a big one for him.
5:45 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. Allen on top, 2-by-2 formation, tight formation, both sides of the field. Lewis drops, looks, throws, complete around the 40-yard line. Short gain on the play. Number 2, the receiver, Allen, brings that one in.
That's a good job by Henson Amici closing on that. Japri Wafer was right there. Amici from his safety position closed in a hurry.
Amici, one of the leading tacklers for the Allen Eagles, 10, and that's his 11th on the season already. Tied with Mitchell New for that lead in tackles.
3-by-1 formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 toward the Rock Hill bench. Ball on the right hash, snap back. Quarterback tries the zone read again, this time nowhere to go. Eagles, Mike, the Eagles saw that one.
Yeah, we had Mitchell New kind of crept out from his linebacker position out to the defense's left, and he was coming all the way like a dog stunt, got right in the middle of it in a hurry.
And Josh Shaw is the one who wrapped up the quarterback. Mitchell New, like you said, Mike, he had the pitch man or the other handoff guy completely covered. No matter what they did, it wasn't going to get any yards. And then Josh Shaw ends up making the tackle, his 6th of the season.
Well, it was a zone read. That's when quarterback had to pull it.
Loss of a couple on the play brings up a 3rd down and 8. 2-by-2 formation, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Delgado in the backfield. Lewis looks, throws, complete, has a receiver. It's going to be a first down at the 49-yard line of Rock Hill. And Lewis zipped that one in there.
Boy, he did. That was a sharp throw by Lewis. And we're talking about Mitchell New. The receiver was right by him.
Bryce Allen comes up with that reception.
Bryce Allen only had 1 catch for 16 yards coming into the game, and he's the feature guy so far.
LeBron Bauer in on that stop for the Allen Eagles. 1st and 10, Rock Hill. 3 receivers go to the left side. That's the wide side of the field now as the ball's on the right hash. Lewis at quarterback, Delgado in the backfield. Lewis drops, looks, scrambles. He's going to keep it out across the 50 into Allen territory, taken down at the Allen 46. Gain of 4 on the play.
Well, I tell you, Dupree Wafer was right there. He kind of had his blocker stood up. He slid to the right, and the quarterback broke left.
2 drives into the game, and Rock Hill has gotten into the Allen side of the field both times.
2nd and 5, 3-by-1 formation, 3 receivers to the quarterback's left. Quarterback keeper, and that was a wildcat play.
Yeah.
Comes to the right side, first down all the way to the Allen 33.
Yeah, they got him as a backup quarterback, but that's Jair Cogshell who's back there. He is a backup quarterback, but it's more of a wildcat look.
Cogshell, number 9. 1st and 10, Rock Hill at the Allen 33.
Cogshell stays in there, so you think that he might be more the running quarterback.
He's 0 for 1 passing this season.
3-by-1 set. Delgado goes left side, nowhere to go. Hit at the line of scrimmage, driven back. Loses a yard on that. Nice defensive play out there by the Allen Eagles.
You bet. First guy stands him up, and then the rest of the defense swarms in there and gains tackle. That looks good.
Mitchell New with his tackle for loss right there. His 2nd tackle for loss this season.
2nd down and 12. Lewis checks back in at quarterback. Ball on the far hash. 3-by-1 formation. 3 receivers to the quarterback's right. That's the wide side of the field. Delgado in the backfield. Snap back, Lewis looks, throws, has a receiver, incomplete. Kind of threw behind the receiver. Several Allen Eagle defenders were in the area. Just kind of goes incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Well, we were talking about earlier, Allen just sort of did a wholesale change with the whole front 4. So you got some fresh legs, fresh bodies in there.
Don Quist, LeBron Bauer, as well as Trey Roberson were all in the area of the pass for the Allen Eagles. 3rd down and 12. 2:06 to go in the 1st quarter.
You have Jace Johnson, Devin Palmer up front now for Allen.
Motion across the formation, and now we have a timeout called by Rock Hill. We're going to take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Weber Agency Insurance and Risk Solutions of Allen and Austin proudly supports the Allen Eagles. With more than 25 years of experience, we offer all lines of personal and business insurance. Our agency has one of the highest client retention rates among all of our companies. We truly enjoy building lifelong professional and personal relationships with our clients. We offer personalized, friendly service for all our customers. For more information, contact Brandon at 469-500-0771 or on our website at webersure.com. Let's go Eagles.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxton. We're live, Children's Health Hospital Stadium in Prosper ISD. Rock Hill has the ball in Allen territory. 2nd possession for the Blue Hawks. Both times they've been in Allen territory. Allen came up with a big stop last time. Let's see what they do here. 3rd down and 12 at the Allen 35. Motion across the formation. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Play action, throw, screen pass. Little tunnel screen out to the left side. Defended well by the Allen Eagles. Short gain on the play. That's Wilford coming up with the first hit. A couple of other Allen Eagles helped out on that one.
That was well executed. So it was a good job by Allen playing their keys and being right there and holding them to just a very, very short gain. It almost looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 10.
Hova Williford, the sophomore, makes the tackle, his 6th of the season.
4th down for the Blue Hawks. Here they go, 3-by-1 formation. Lewis at quarterback, Delgado in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Lewis drops, looks. He's going to scramble, trying to pick it up. He's going to be short. Taken down at the Allen 26.
Looked like he had it for a minute, but that's exactly the defense held him to about a 9-yard gain when he needed 10.
He got draped from behind and then, or from low, and then he was trying to drag them, and Hova Williford went ahead and put an end to any hopes of a first down with a hit up top, and that's a turnover on downs for the Allen Eagle defense.
That's where your Allen Eagles will take over at their 26-yard line. 1:13 to go. First quarter action. As the sun sets here, see the sunset going down in the west, and just a gorgeous night for Texas high school football. 2 receivers right, overload left for the Eagles. Play action pass, throw incomplete off the hands of the receiver. That's number 9, Holloway. Brett Holloway was in the slot. Incomplete pass. Jaden Hambrick is in the backfield now.
Jackson Leslie dove for that thing in the defensive secondary.
Yeah, that was close to an interception.
Just couldn't get a hold of it.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Hambrick's going to pick up 6 there. Picks up a nice block from Dustin Kellison. He ran right behind him as he came across in the wingback position.
Eagles hurry up, back up on the ball. 2 receivers go left side. 1 receiver right side. Hambrick in the backfield. Kellison also in the backfield as an H-back. Play action, throw to Kellison out of the backfield. It's a completion out across the 35 to the 36.
It'll be very, very close to the first. They gave it to him.
Let's move those chains.
Move the chains for the Credit Union of Texas. Now, one thing that happened there is Kellison landed on the defender and kind of rolled over Mike, and I think that's what gave him the first down.
I believe he did. Got that last yard.
1st and 10, Allen. Lyndon Spriggs checks in the game. In the backfield, 3 receivers go toward the Allen bench. Wide side of the field, tight end left. Bricker drops back, looks, throws, has a receiver, but it's on the other team. Intercepted. Coming back across midfield into Allen territory.
He was trying to hit Donnell G out there, and he overthrew him a little bit and went through G's hands into the defender's hand.
That's the first interception of the season for Brady Bricker against 7 touchdowns. And it was just a little too tall for Donnell G.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter. End zone, a big play for Rock Hill. We'll take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Weber Agency Insurance and Risk Solutions of Allen and Austin proudly supports the Allen Eagles. With more than 25 years of experience, we offer all lines of personal and business insurance. Our agency has one of the highest client retention rates among all of our companies. We truly enjoy building lifelong professional and personal relationships with our clients. We offer personalized, friendly service for all our customers. For more information, contact Brendan at 469-500-0771 or on our website at webersure.com. Let's go Eagles.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. And we're back. Interception by Rock Hill. And how many interceptions did Brady have going into that throw?
0.
That's what we thought.
Yep, so he now has the 1, and that's Rock Hill. They're now +4 on the turnover ratio this season. That would lead the district, tied with Boyd. Allen also was a +3. Now they are a 2.
3rd possession of the ball game for Rock Hill. They start at the Allen Eagle 42-yard line. Splits 3 receivers right side, 1 left side toward the Rock Hill bench. Motion across the formation. And it's a reverse back pass, throw incomplete. And the receiver was hit goes down. He's still down on the field, but Mike.
Well, you had the receiver come all the way back, took the handoff like it was going to be a full reverse, but then he pivots, turns around and goes back and trying to throw it down the numbers.
Well, it's going to be an incomplete pass, and Rock Hill receiver still down on the field. We'll take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Streamline Windows and Doors and our owner, Jose Garza, want to bring the best for all of your window and door needs. We specialize in window replacement, screen replacement, mirrors, retrofits, and so much more. We are family owned and operated and local to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. For windows, doors, and everything in between, open yourself up to something new and give us a call at 214-738-1942 or find us on Facebook at Streamline Windows. Before you call the other guys, call Jose Garza and Streamline Windows and Doors. Let's go Eagles.
Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxson, and we're live here in Prosper. Young man still down on the field, but it looks like he's moving around over there, Mike.
Yeah, that's number 15, Dominius Sadiu was a receiver, got hit on the play.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Well, we hope he gets and it was one of those plays where he was going for the ball and the defender was kind of in the air coming at the receiver, and it looked like he might have got, don't want to speculate, but he is up and kind of moving around over there. So
nice to see the Allen defender over there with him.
So Rock Hill has good field position.
Has LeBron Bauer over there checking on him.
Just an unfortunate collision. That's all that was.
Well, it's one of those Friday the 13th collisions.
It is one of those.
It is Friday the 13th,
And in
Kerry.
fact, LeBron Bauer's number 13, and he made the tackle or the collision there. So
there you go.
Yeah. By the way, that was Courtney Lawson who made the interception, number 10. For Rock Hill that put them in this situation with their third possession and their third possession in a row inside Allen territory. They don't have any points to show for it, but they're putting themselves in the right spots.
Rock Hill goes 3-by-1, ball on the far hash, three receivers to the left side of the quarterback, one toward the Allen bench. Delgado in the backfield, Lewis at quarterback. Handoff Delgado up the middle, he has a nice gap.
I believe he's got the first.
Picks up 10 as Rock Hill has another first down.
Well, they're winning the time of possession battle, that's for sure, but so has every other Allen opponent this season so far. Allen opponents are running 70 plays a game while Allen's only running 42.
First and 10, Rock Hill. Early in the second quarter. 3-by-1 formation, three receivers to the quarterback's left, wide side of the field. One receiver toward the Allen bench, Delgado in the backfield. Handoff again, Delgado tries the right side, picks up about 4.
LeBron Bauer makes the tackle. Delgado trying to make a cut there and kind of slipped. We've seen that a couple times.
Brings up second down and 6 for the Blue Hawks. 3-by-1 formation. Three receivers left side. Quarterback Lewis, ball on the far hash. Short gain on the play.
Corbin Ramirez ends up making the tackle. First contact was by Josh Shaw, so he just couldn't get past that line there, but it brings up a third down and short.
Lewis on that keeper there.
Yeah, Lewis looked like he had a big gain. If he broke to his left, he kind of ran up the back of his lineman there, helped Allen out a little bit.
Third down. 2-by-2 formation, two receivers right, two left. Delgado in the backfield, Lewis at quarterback. Motion across the formation, handoff to the motion, and he is taken down by Wafer. Open field tackle, loss of 2 on the play, and he has been playing well, Mike.
You bet. And that was Coxell again, who was coming around from a receiver spot to take the handoff.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Coach Hargis has these guys.
Looks like they're going for a field goal this time.
They sure are. That's going to be Jordan Cartwright. This would be his first field goal attempt of the season, and it's kind of a whopper. It's going to be 44 yards away.
Cartwright is their punter and their place kicker.
44-yard field goal attempt. Snap back. Kick is up. It's long enough. And it's good. Makes the score Allen 7, Rock Hill 3. Allen Eagle football with a coach.
One town. One school. One location. One community. One family. One-stop shop for all your flooring, remodeling, appliance needs, and more. You get the one hometown advantage at Rodenbos, proud sponsor of Allen Eagle football.
You've got the hometown advantage of Rodenbos.
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live prospering the Allen Eagles and Rock Hill Blue Hawks. Having a little battle going on right now, Mike. 9:32 to go, second quarter action, 7-3 the score.
Yeah, a game of turnover there. Brady Bricker threw the interception on Allen's last possession. Something Allen really hadn't done this year is they haven't turned the ball over.
Back deep for the Eagles, anticipating this kickoff.
Donnell G. and Isaac Lawson. Remember, Donnell G. returned the opening kickoff of the season for a touchdown against Midland Legacy.
Teeing the ball up, number 36, Cartwright, who just nailed the 44-yard field goal.
It's quite a weapon when you can get a 44-yard field goal out of a guy. And he is a returning starter for this team. He's an established kicker. And when you play like Rock Hill and you really are trying to play field position and everything else, you need a guy like that.
You bet. Looked like it just snuck inside the right upright, but it doesn't make any difference. It was good.
Kick is deep. It's going to be fielded by Donnell G. 6 yards deep in the end zone, out across the 20, 25, 30. Down the right sideline, flag comes out, and it's going to be against Allen, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
not a good place. We got a block in the back or holding.
Donnell G. brought that one back. Probably a little ill-advised, Mike.
Yeah, I would say no, go, go, go.
Now, he did bring it back 40 yards, you know, because he was deep in the end zone, but.
Well, you have to think about the last time we saw Donnell bring a kickoff back.
Yes.
And maybe that's what Donnell was thinking.
I can guarantee you that's what Donnell was thinking.
And we're referring to the kickoff return.
Well, and he's so deep back there. That,
against
that's kind of what holds
Midland
some of those
Legacy.
blocks.
The Legacy ran one back 97, 98, 96. We're not sure, but it was a long way. This time, though, that one was 4 yards, 5 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, he was.
And against Legacy, that was the opening kickoff of the season.
Ugly field position now for the Allen Eagles.
1st and 10, Allen, ball on the 17 of the Eagles. Two receiver goes to the far side of the field, one right side. Bricker looks, throws, left side, has a receiver, across the 30, up across the 40, and out of bounds. Nice run after the catch. Flag comes out on the far side of the field. That's the freshman, Josiah Johnson, on the catch, on the run, and it's going to be a penalty against Rock Hill.
I tell you, Josiah, he always seems to get, we know he's got good speed, but that even surprised you because it looked like he's going to be down about 10, 15 yards before they actually get him to the sideline.
Ends up being a 35-yard gain there, and it will have some more tacked onto it. Josiah Johnson, his 5th catch of the season.
So the Eagles going to have a mark off after the spot.
That was against Jaden Bradley for the Blue Hawks back there.
Well, Mike, Rock Hill opened in 2020 and really got their orientation to 6A football last year. Bricker, handoff, Hambrick, gain of a couple. And there's Coulter Aberdeen. Looks like he got another pancake there, Mike. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that. I was watching.
Fantastic open field tackle by the Spur linebacker Jaden Bradley.
Eagles go empty formation. Brooker throws, has a receiver. Nice catch by Donnell G. The ball was behind him. He made the turn, made the catch, goes out of bounds, picks up a first down for the Allen Eagles, and it's going to be spotted somewhere around the 25-yard line of Rock Hill. 1st and 10, Allen. Move those chains.
Let's move the chains for Boone Allstate Agency.
Tight formation motion for the Eagles. Toss pass
to Holloway.
Holloway has it inside the 15. First down. Got a little scrum going.
Tails linemen learn. They must get some decals or something, because that catch is 12, 13 yards downfield, and all those linemen are down there pushing him.
Well, move those chains, though.
Move the chains for Hair by Brittany.
So, Mike, that little toss there, that's a completion, pass completion.
Yeah, little pop pass.
1st and 10, Allen. 12-yard line of Rock Hill.
Spriggs in the backfield.
One receiver left, tight formation right. Flags come out, and looks like this play is going to stop before it started.
These are two of the least penalized teams in the district through 2 games.
Well, and Allen especially, they hadn't been doing as much moving and shifting tonight as they did the first 2 weeks, but they've been very good about not, holding your water in there, not moving with all the shifting and moving around.
5 yards marked off against the Eagles.
Brady Bricker, 4 out of 6 for 100 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception tonight.
Well, he hit the post route for the touchdown, and since then they seem to be working the perimeters a little bit more. Of course, the pop pass counts as a completion.
Ball is at the 17-yard line, and it looks like Coach Wigginton's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
The Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday is a real estate business focused on putting our clients' needs first. Our job is to make sure you buy right and then sell for the maximum dollar. Not all agents and companies are equal, so let us show you why we are right for you. We are full service, full-time, and experts at what we do. Let us take your stress away and help you with your real estate needs. Contact the Butcher Group, 214-415-9787, or at www.butchergrouphomes.com, www.butchergrouphomes.com, and go Eagles!
Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, and the Eagles have the ball at the 17-yard line of Rock Hill. 8 minutes to go, second quarter action. 1st down and 15 for the Eagles.
First visit to the red zone by either team, and the Allen Eagles so far this season are 100% in the red zone.
Brooker at quarterback. Tight formation left side. Now there's a shift. 2 receivers come right, 1 left. Spriggs in the backfield to Brooker's left. Hand off Spriggs, he comes right. And Kellison was the H-back there, Mike. He tried a little trap play.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looked like Spriggs was about to bust it, and one of the linemen was able to grab him by the back of his jersey.
That's Braden Wilson who makes the tackle, the junior defensive end.
It was almost a horse collar, wasn't it, Kerry?
Almost. Kind of grabbed him near the top, kind of almost like he grabbed his chest protector.
Second down, ball at the 15-yard line. 2nd and 13, play action, throw. Bricker pulls it down, now he lets it rip, end zone incomplete. Flag comes out at the end of the play in the backfield.
And there's 2 flags. There's one in the middle of the field at the 7, Mike. I don't know if you know what that one might be, but then there's the one at the end of the play Coach called.
Yeah, the end of the play might be holding out there. Brady, he should have thrown it early. That was ill-advised late. He had rolled out of the pocket. Those linemen might have thought he was fixing to run.
I think maybe he was thinking he should run, and then at the last second, I think in other words, I think it was designed for him to run, but excellent play by the.
Okay.
Well, they got a little lucky there. Roughing the passer, hands in his face.
That's a rough one right there.
That would be a first down inside the 10.
So after the mark-off, ball is going to be spotted around the 8-yard line of Rock Hill. It's going to be first and goal for the Allen Eagles.
It's a half the distance penalty. Fresh set of downs, and Hambrick is in the backfield.
Overload right. 2 receivers, H-back all the right side. Bricker, fumble, picked up by Rock Hill. And Rock Hill keeps the Eagles out of the end zone. They pick the fumble up. They return it out to the 20.
Well, they dodged a big bullet there. That was number 11, Max Robel, who picked that up.
The offense is staying on the field. I'm not sure what they might know that others don't.
Let's see what the White Hat's going to tell us.
I didn't see a flag on the play.
I didn't either. Rock Hill Coach Wilkinson's wondering what's going on. We did have a flag.
Offsides on the defense.
Unless Brady Bricker was going to decide to play linebacker, I couldn't figure out why he was staying out there, but he knew it. He knew they were offsides.
Well, Allen needs to make good here. That's 2 big penalties to help him out in the red zone.
That's another half the distance to the goal line, which will put the ball right around the 3.
I couldn't tell if he and Hambrick missed the handoff or.
Looked like they were trying to run that little read play, and the ball just came loose. And
it bounced out wide when it did. I don't know if Bricker kicked it when he tried to pick it up or not.
So the Eagles have the ball at the 4, first and goal. Hambrick in the backfield, Bricker at quarterback. Hambrick gets the carry up in the end zone, touchdown. Jaden Hambrick takes it in from 4 yards out, and the Eagles are back on the scoreboard.
Good move right in the middle of the hole by Hambrick as he sort of a little draw play almost. And he just wove his way right through the middle of the line.
Extra chances for the Allen Eagles, and they take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Extra point team is out. Ethan Bowman, the kicker. Kick is up. Good. Caden Beck, the snapper. Reed Nicholson, the holder. Makes the score Allen 14. Rock Hill 3 is Allen Eagle football with the coach.
At Lobby's Pizza, you'll experience flavorsome pizzas, pastas, and more. Located at 1010 West Exchange here in Allen, Lobby's Pizza will quickly become your favorite. We have quick delivery service and takeout too. Visit our website at lobbyspizza.com and check out our menu. At our kitchen, quality is non-negotiable. Our mission is to bring the joy of a delightful meal to wherever you are. We hope to see you soon at Lobby's Pizza of Allen. Let's go Eagles!
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live. Prosper and the Eagles back on the scoreboard, Kerry. Nice drive, but like Mike said, they were aided by a couple of penalties that kept the drive going there. Fortunately for Allen, penalty came on a turnover that Rock Hill scooped up the fumble, but the Eagles kept the ball in the end zone on the scoreboard.
Ends up being 6 plays, 83 yards. You got to remember that thing started with a penalty on the Allen Eagles. They pushed them back to the 17-yard line, and they drove it 6 plays, 83 yards. They did have the 2 penalties that Mike had mentioned, and that put them in the red zone, and it was capped off by a Hambrick run. That's his 3rd touchdown of the season.
Ethan Boomer Bowman puts another one in the end zone, another touchback. Rock Hill will start at their 25-yard line.
And your scoring summary is brought to you by Allen Americans Hockey.
Shout out to our good friends Coach Froh and Coach Waters back in Allentown watching the ball game. Chad Wilkinson, Allen Eagles super fans out there. And Mike, it's Ann and Earl's 43rd anniversary, and guess what they're doing on their anniversary?
Listening and watching the old coach.
That's right.
There
Happy anniversary. And I don't know how you've put up with him for 43 years, but God bless you.
Yeah, sounds like Earl's a pretty lucky man there.
1st and 10, Rock Hill. 25-yard line, 7:07 to go. Second quarter action. 3 receivers left. Throw in the flat. It's complete to the back out of the backfield. That's Delgado. Picks up about 8.
That's a good one-arm stab by Delgado. It was thrown a little wide. He reached out there and snatched it and then got a good gain after the catch.
The tackle is made by a name from our past, Camden Clark. He's been coming off injury, and he's out there playing tonight from his rover position. Good to see that.
Should be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah,
down marker has first. We'll go with 2 up here. 2 receivers right, 2 left.
2 on the scoreboard.
32-yard line of Rock Hill. Lewis at quarterback. Delgado in the backfield. Snap back handoff. Delgado. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage by number 44, the big man, Chandler Bright.
Chandler's third tackle of the season from his defensive tackle position. Excellent one-on-one play there by Chandler to force a 3rd down.
3rd down and short for the Blue Hawks. Lewis at quarterback, Delgado in the backfield. 1 receiver goes left side. That's the short side of the field. 3 receivers split to right. 3rd down and 2. 5:45 to go. Second quarter action. Play action. Quarterback keeps it. Hit hard. Goes down. Short of the 1st down.
Big play to stop the 1st down right there.
99 Devin Palmer, as well as Chandler Bright. They just nailed the quarterback, Lewis. Loss of 1 on the play brings up 4th down. Punt team is on the field. Isaac Lawson back for the Allen Eagles, anticipating this punt from Jordan Cartwright.
The Allen Eagles have been what Coach Hargis would say is poor on 3rd down this season, at 50%. They force a lot of 3rd downs, but they've allowed a lot of them, but they're cleaning that up tonight. They've stopped Rock Hill a couple times in a row.
Snap back. Here comes a rush. It's blocked. Ball is loose. Allen Eagles come up with a loose ball. Punt was blocked by Isaac Lawson, number 13.
Yeah, that'll get credit for being about a 3.5, 4-yard punt.
Ball was blocked, went past the line of scrimmage. Nathaniel Foster came up with it. Mike, they should have tried to pick it up and run with it, though, because no harm, no foul.
You can't mess up there.
So the Allen Eagles will start here in Rock Hill territory. 2nd time tonight they've had a possession starting in Rock Hill's end of the field.
Mike had it perfect. It is a 3.5-yard punt in the scorebook.
Allen moves players all over the field. They end up with 3 receivers to the tight side of the field. Hip of the right tackle. Bricker in the backfield. Bricker play action throws to the single receiver. Left side, it's complete. 1st down, Allen Eagles. Nice run after the catch, and that's Carter Harris.
Carter Harris again out there.
Let's move the chains for Allen Vett.
Carter put the first score on the scoreboard with a nice catch early in the game.
He's got a couple now.
1st and 10, Allen from the 20. 2 receivers right, motion, throw, in the flat, complete. And that's Brett Holloway. Short gain on the play. Mike, that was a long way to throw for about a yard.
That was. I tell you what, you got to give the defender there a little credit. Trying to get his number 3, closed on Holloway in a hurry.
Shout out to
Isaiah
Thad Dingler listened to us at work tonight. Empty formation for Allen. 3 receivers left side, 2 receivers right side. Bricker throws quick. Donnell G has it. Inside the 15.
Into the short end of the field like that than before. Donnell get a chance to run with it.
Inside the 15, spotted at the 13-yard line. 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. Eagles back up on the ball quick. Donnell G splits left side toward the Allen bench, wide side of the field. Tight formation right, toss right. Hambrick comes right inside the 10, and he's going to have a 1st down driven out of bounds.
Yeah, good effort. I believe he got the 1st down on that 2nd effort when he got hit about the 13-14.
Nice tiptoeing there. That'll move the chains for Infusa Lounge. In the meantime, the Allen Eagles are 8 for 8 on getting touchdowns and with red zone possessions. Now they get a fresh set of downs, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Eagles. 2 receivers right side, 1 left side. H-back left side. Now he shifts right. Hambrick in the backfield. Bricker looks, pulls it down, runs inside the 5. Runs over one man. He's in the end zone. No, they're going to spot him short. Looked like he rolled into the end zone from up here, but the referee had a little closer look than I did. I would have gave him a touchdown. I could be a homer, Mike.
Yeah, we were a little biased up here, but I think he might have had a knee on the ground. It looked like he was reaching over the goal line, though.
2nd and goal, short. Over Bricker's head. He goes back, picks it up, comes right, looks to throw, and he just throws it out of the end zone. It's going to be an incomplete pass. And what a play, what a heads-up play by Brady there. The ball went over his head 10, 12 feet back. It rolled. He scooped it on the hop.
Yeah,
and
by the time he thrown it, he was 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It was a very smart play because if he pounces on it there, then you're looking at hoping for a field goal. His best shot was to go ahead and try to pick that thing up on the short hop and throw it out of bounds.
Eagles bring in a Wildcat formation here. Brett Holloway checks in the ball game. In the Wildcat look, tight ends on both sides, and it's another high snap. Holloway goes back. He picks it up on the hop and throws it away. 2 for 2, back-to-back high snaps over the quarterback's head. Both Brady Bricker and Brett Holloway were able to scoop it up on the hop, throw it away, and now it's 4th down and goal from about the 1.5-yard line for the Eagles.
Yeah, and Ethan Villarreal is the center. That's who's been in there. No change there.
And Friday the 13th. I'll just keep saying that.
Well, Rock Hill has a player down on the field. That was a lot of action in those last couple of plays, so we're going to take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Texas Pain Alternative, located at 997 Raintree Circle, Suite 150 in Allen, specializes in health issues associated with orthopedic and neuropathy conditions using non-surgical and chronic pain management solutions. We have extensive experience in managing and treating joint pains, sports injuries, numbness, and tingling. Mention the old coach and receive a complimentary evaluation with a personalized treatment plan. We accept major insurance, including Medicare. Call 469-343-3383 and find out how we can help you. Visit our website, txpainalt.com. And go Eagles.
Allen Eagle football with Coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live. Prosper. Well, the Prosper Rock Hill Blue Hawk is up, walking off the field.
Nick Anderson, one of their linebackers. You know, for the sake of sounding negative, Allen's been running the ball so well, and we get down here and we're trying to throw it every time. Of course, we're not completing a snap for one thing, and a little unusual, as many good snaps as they've had.
Well, Mike, our good friend Major Thomas says, try not to be a homer. And, you know, it's just, we call it like we see it. And 4th down for the Eagles.
All right, folks, let's make some noise. It's
Tight formation. Holloway still in at the Wildcat look. Tight end on both sides of the formation. Actually, Coulter Alberding's tight left. Holloway has it, and he's going to go in the end zone. It looks like a touchdown for the Allen Eagles. And
Alberding hitting another pancake back there. I don't know if we can count that one, but about 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, he drove his guy in the ground.
So it looks like that's what they wanted to do the play before. Holloway was in at the Wildcat look and
got the bad snap.
Extra point team is out. Ethan Boomer Bowman, the kicker. Caden Beck, the snapper. Reed Nicholson, the holder. 2:57 to go in the second quarter. Movement up front, snap back, placement down, kick is up.
Got a penalty.
Flag comes out. Going to be against Rock Hill. Always interesting to.
Yeah, sort of say your decision here. You move it up 1.5 yards. You want to go ahead and go for 2.
Looks like Coach Lee Wigington sending the offense back on the field, and I know Coach Wigington's mom's out there listening to us tonight. I want to give her a shout out. She was at the ball game last week and had opportunity to see the Allen Eagles in person.
Yeah, the only saying, though, is you don't take points off the board, but I don't know if this extra 2 instead of 1 is going to be that good.
Eagles line up, 2 receivers left side. Snap back, Brooker, handoff. Number 11, Lyndon Spriggs in for the 2-point conversion. Makes the score Allen 22, Rock Hill 3. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Hey there, it's Chad Price from the Old Coach broadcast, and let me tell you, I'm so grateful to have found Lone Star Bariatrics and Dr. Chad Carlton. With a dedicated staff who treat you like family, Lone Star Bariatrics can provide you long-term success with your weight loss goals. In fact, I'm down almost 100 pounds in less than a year. Visit Lone Star Bariatrics at lonesstarbariatrics.com and give them a call to book your consultation, 972-232-7171. Dr. Carlton and Lone Star Bariatrics say go Eagles.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxton, Thomas Paxton, and we're in Prosper, Texas. And the Allen Eagles up 22-3. And Kerry, nice drive by the Eagles, another short field.
Yeah, I'm not going to call this one nice. I'm going to call this one very dysfunctional because it goes 8 plays, 36 yards. It took that's just a lot of craziness going on. We had the snaps over the head, but it is capped off by a 1-yard run by Spriggs for the touchdown, and that puts the Allen Eagles up 22-3. That's your Allen American scoring summary.
This one's going to be brought back from about the 1. Return man's stopped at the 15, driven back by a, as our good friend Major Thomas would not say, a host of Allen Eagles.
I believe it was Jaden Bradley on the return. Probably was setting to go through the end zone.
2:48 to go, second quarter action.
Allen Eagles did have that 2-point conversion there. They have another red zone success, even though it was crazy along the way.
Getting close to that Pickle Roofing halftime show, Kerry. What we got lined up tonight?
Well, we'll have Where Are They Now? We'll have, that's brought to you by the Butcher Group, who also brings you Take It to the House. Also have the volleyball update and the tennis update.
1st and 10, Rock Hill, 3-by-1 look. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Delgado in the backfield, Lewis the quarterback. Lewis throws, has a receiver at the 22, complete.
Yeah,
a lot of Allen Eagles surround him after that 9-yard catch.
The receiver had to stop the catch. If he'd been able to catch that in stride, might have been a large gain there.
Second and 1.
Clock running, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. Both teams with 2 timeouts.
2-by-2 formation, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lewis looks, throws in the flat, and is tipped away. That looked like Mitchell New got his hand on the pass.
I thought Mitchell New was going to have a pick 6 there for a second.
I think he did too. I think he started running with it before he caught it, but he tips it away, incomplete. 3rd and 1.
Yet another 3rd down, forced by the Allen Eagle defense. In comes Chandler Bryant to play in the middle of that defensive line. They also have Tim Drake in there right now, as well as Ibuchi Makaulo.
3rd and 1, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff Delgado, tries the right side, and there's no sledding there. Wafer as well as Mitchell New in on that stop.
Got the first down, though. They only needed 1. I believe he got about 2.
Blue Hawks keep the ball, 2 minutes to go, second quarter.
Got to remember, Allen's going to get this second half kickoff. Rock Hill elected to receive after winning the toss.
3 receivers right, that's the wide side of the field. 1 receiver left. Lewis drops, looks, throws, has a receiver midfield, and it's tipped away by the Allen defender. Number 13 comes up with a nice defensive play, LeBron Bauer.
I tell you what, I don't know how he got that away. I thought he was fixing to get swamped. by the rush. That might have made him throw it just a little bit long.
2nd and 10. Clock stopped, 1:41 to go in the quarter.
Rock Hill still looking for 100 yards of total offense. Gives you an idea of, even with all the plays that they've run, how the Allen defense is doing.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Lewis looks, throws, tunnel screen again. Nice defensive play. And that goes nowhere. It's a loss of about 4 or 5, depends on where they spot it. Allen takes a timeout.
Henson Amici there on that one.
Yeah, good play. It's always hard to just call one defender because they swarm to the ball so well. But Amici, and again, on a screen like that, you don't expect to lose 3 yards.
After that incompletion on first down, that brings up the big 3rd down and 13.
Well, the Eagle band getting ready to perform. We'll show that at halftime.
Did you know that today's Friday the 13th?
We talked about that a little bit earlier, Kerry. It's Friday the 13th. You have any trivia stats about the Allen Eagles playing on Friday the 13th?
Here's some fun facts. How many times in the past 10? Well, first of all, what's the last time the Allen Eagles played on Friday the 13th?
Well, that would be
10 or 11 months ago.
Last season.
And it was last season against McKinney. And the Allen Eagles won that game on October 13th, 2023. But in the last 10 years, the Allen Eagles, this is their 6th time to play on Friday the 13th.
6 times in 10 years.
In 10 years. 2015 was a playoff win against Byron Nelson. 2017, a championship season win against Plano. 2019, a Coppell. And 2020, the pandemic win against Geyer was on.
So the last 10 years, we haven't lost a Friday the 13th game? Is that what you're saying?
This is 5-0, looking to go 6-0.
3rd and 13 for Rock Hill. Quarterback Lewis scrambles, just throws it away, incomplete. Nobody open, nobody to throw it to, and Allen won't have to take a timeout on that one.
Yeah, they finally got to him. They've been riding his face all night long, and they hadn't got the sack, I guess, officially yet, but that was definitely a hurry and made him throw it away.
And that is a stat, the hurry that is tracked by the Allen coaching staff. And, you know, a couple guys have 1 or 2 hurries so far this season, and I believe Mitchell New will get one right there.
4th down, punt team is out. Isaac Lawson back at the Allen 40, anticipating this punt from Cartwright. 1:28 to go, 2nd quarter. It's almost blocked again.
Yeah.
Off the side of the foot. Isaac tries to fair catch it. It bounces. It hits him. Rock Hill comes up with a muff, and they're going to have the ball somewhere around their 47, 48-yard line. Well, that was a short punt. Isaac ran up, wanted to fair catch it. He couldn't secure it. The ball hit the ground, bounced up, hit him. Rock Hill was right there for the scoop up.
And that was LeBron Bauer, who got a partial block a while ago and nearly had that one again.
Now, by rule, just because you signal a fair catch doesn't mean you have to try to catch it. You can back off.
That's exactly right.
You could run to the other side of the field, wherever. Just
in fact, the fair catch sign can be a decoy, get them away from the ball so they can't down it or something.
1:17 to go, 2nd quarter. Rock Hill has it, 2-by-2 set. Ball on the far hash from us toward the Allen bench. Lewis drops, looks, throws in the flat, and it's incomplete. Ball hit the turf. Incomplete pass.
Kai Wheaton was on the coverage. Looks like it was Bryce Allen as the intended receiver.
Clock stops, 1:12 to go.
Yeah, Kai's on that side. A lot of times we see Kai over here on the right side. He's on the left now.
We have Nathan Foster, goes by Nate. He's down here on the close side that Mike was talking about.
3-by-1 set, 2nd and 10. Lewis at quarterback, Delgado in the backfield. Snap back, Lewis looks, scrambles right, wants to throw it. He just runs out of bounds.
Runs out of field there and loses 10, 11.
And looks like a flag comes out at the end of the play.
There's one on the white over there.
I always say that's an excellent discipline play by the Allen Eagle defense. They can They could have just knocked him into next week out of bounds on the white stripe. They didn't. Camden Clark pulls up.
They're going to call grounding because he didn't. I guess he threw it and he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Lost it down. Also Devin Palmer. So Devin Palmer and Camden Clark were all over him, and they held up, didn't hit him. Ends up being a penalty on intentional grounding.
1:05 to go in the second quarter. Ball's now spotted at the 47-yard line of Rock Hill. Third down, 21 to go. 3-by-1 set, 3 receivers to the quarterback's left, 1 toward the Allen bench. Delgado in the backfield. Lewis, quarterback, snaps back. Hands off Delgado, right side. No gain on the play, and the Eagles will take a timeout. Brings up 4th down, 21.
Delgado's been held in check. He's got under 10 yards in this game despite getting some action. The leading rusher for Rock Hill is Christian Lewis, the quarterback, with 28 yards.
Devin Palmer was one of the first there to turn him around. Had other white jerseys assisting.
Devin Palmer's having a heck of a game. He comes into this game with one of the only players so far to have tackles and a tackle for loss, a sack, and a hurry in this season, and he's just all over the place from his defensive tackle position. And he's a junior.
Mike, I know the Pickle Roofing halftime show's coming up, and you'll go over the district schedule and standings. And McKinney Boyd at Plano West tonight, Plano at McKinney tonight. Plano East is playing Princeton. Hello, Princeton, to 6A football.
Yeah, that's still surprising every time I hear that.
And the Prosper Eagles are open this week. Kerry, you mentioned that's kind of a early week to be open.
About as early as it gets. And then you have Rock Hill, who doesn't have a bye week till the week 8. So, I mean, they're near the end of the season when they get theirs. That's the disparity in the district right now.
Punt team is out. Lawson back again. Let's see what Isaac does this time, Mike. I'm sure the coaches had a little conference on the sidelines with him. Cartwright the punter. 4th down, 21. Ball at the 36.
Oh, they are
and the
right
Eagles
at his foot
almost
every
have
time.
that one again. And this time, the return man comes to the 40. That's number 3. It wasn't.
It's Isaac
So
Lawson.
Isaac Lawson brings it back across the 45.
We got to see some of the speed of Isaac Lawson right there,
did.
Mike.
Pretty good restitution there. He pinned his ears back and took off when he caught that one.
So, Mike, do you think that the Allen coaching staff, Jason Johns, who is doing special teams, you think they see something that they're able to rush the punter? Because they haven't really done that all year.
Well, yeah, you think, and they've come from the same place every time, and they must have worked on it because that's pretty dangerous, and they really hadn't come to roughing the kicker yet. So they've come from the same spot every time.
1st and 10 Eagles, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Bricker looks, nowhere to throw it. He's going to scramble up the middle, slides down at the 47 of Rock Hill.
Good decision by Brady to go ahead and get down there.
Clock is rolling, though. Allen only has no timeouts left. So 3 receivers go left, tight end right. That's Kellison. Snap back, Bricker drops, looks, scrambles right, wants to throw it. Nowhere to go, takes it out of bounds.
Good decision there. He had Harris down there, but I don't think he could get his.
I'm sure they're thinking about last week.
That's right. Yeah. They're trying to set up the Hail Marys, what they're doing. I'm kidding, obviously, but they're 48 yards away. Last week it was a 42-yard Hail Mary pass that was excellently thrown, and, well, you can't say enough about the catch.
Rock Hill will be finding number 14, that's for sure.
That's right. That's on. I mean, if anybody's going to watch that film, they're going to know that 14 knows how to get up in the air.
15 seconds to go in the half. 2 receivers go left side. That's Don LG in the slot. Nicholson comes right side, tight end. Handoff up the middle. And that's Lyndon Spriggs, picks up the 1st down.
They could clock it, get another play off here.
They're going to move the chains for Texas Pain Alternative.
And Bricker takes the snap, stops the clock. 5 seconds to go in the half.
Well, They know they have to play in the arsenal, and they're not going to try a field goal. So you know what's coming, I guess. But, you know.
Hambrick checks in the ball game. Spriggs out. Carter Harris splits left side. Donnell G in the slot to the left right now. Kellison on the hip of the right tackle.
Nicholson checks out.
Now we have more movement. A couple more Allen Eagles come in, go off.
And a delay of game.
And clock rolls out. The play clock rolls out.
They'll get a fresh one of those now.
Move back 5 yards. Ball is now at the 45-yard line of Rock Hill. Josiah Johnson ends up on the left side. Donnell G splits right side. Killison H-back on the hip of the right tackle. Brooker at quarterback, Hambrick in the backfield. Snap back, Brooker throws. Has Johnson out of bounds with no time on the clock.
Well, it looked like he had 1 second.
I think
that Mike could get the field goal.
Makes the catch out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Be about a 47, 48-yard field goal. Yeah, I thought he went out about the 30 or 31.
No time on the clock.
Of course, you threw that to the wide side of the field, too. They're lucky to have a second.
Coach Wilkinson says, hey, guys, look at the clock. No time left.
Well, that means, Coach, you got .001.
And the White Hat says there's no time on the clock.
Well, I guarantee you, when he went out of bounds, there was still a second. And within that second, you got 9/10.
Well, they're not going to win that argument because Rock Hill's not going to have any players to go.
Allen does get first possession of the second half here.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the Pickle Roofing halftime show. We'll have the Allen Band first. Then Mike and Kerry will bring you guys up to action, speed up. If you're out there watching, listening, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out. And you're watching the Old Coach broadcast of Allen Eagle football. It's the coach.
Spazzo, Allen's family-owned neighborhood Italian restaurant, offers casual dining with handcrafted meals at affordable prices, a full-service bar, an outdoor patio. Great food with excellent service makes Spazzo the place for watching Allen Eagle football. Located on West McDermott, check out the website for online orders, pickup, and delivery options. SpazzoRestaurantBar.com. That's SpazzoRestaurantBar.com. Proud sponsors of Allen Eagle football.
The Sandifer Law Office is a proud sponsor of Allen Eagles football. Randy Sandifer provides representation throughout all of the Metroplex from the office located at 201A West Main in Allen, Texas. Randy welcomes the opportunity to talk with you and to discuss how his firm may be of service. Call 972-396-1118 and talk to Randy or go online and check out their website, SandiferLawOffice.com. Randy Sandifer and Sandifer Law Office, your hometown attorney, sponsors of Allen Eagles football. T. Randall Sandifer is responsible for this advertisement.
Lounge, a wellness spa that focuses on the cellular level offering of services to help with the daily stresses of life and replenish your body of depleted water, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Vitamin IV infusions provide instant delivery, 100% absorption. New services include GLP-1 weight loss injectors, heavy metal testing, ozone IVs, NADs, and peptides. To schedule an appointment, call 972-546-4318 or scheduling at infusilounge.com.
One town. One school. One location. One community. One family. One-stop shop for all your flooring, remodeling, appliance needs, and more. You get the one hometown advantage at Rodenbos, proud sponsor of Allen Eagle football.
You got the hometown advantage advantage of Rodin Boss.
Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery is your one-stop shop for all your Allen Eagles official gear, featuring the largest assortment of Allen Eagle merchandise anywhere, including Nike, Under Armour, and many other featured apparel brands. They have a large selection of t-shirt graphics and headwear, as well as decals, flags, and many other fun non-apparel Eagle items. They can also handle all of your class t-shirts and business needs. Located near Eagle Stadium at 705 North Greenville Avenue, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, an Allen Eagle family-owned business.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
We're back here in Prosper at the Prosper Children's Health Stadium, and it's time for the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show. I'm Kerry Lowry along with Mike Farish, and we're going to start it. Since we're the visitor, we get to start it with the Escadrille, and the drill team is out there to start things off. So let's take it down to the field.
Perform part 1 and part 2 of Fire and Ice, featuring music by Adele and John Mackey, arranged by Carol Britton Chambers and Russell Wharton. Eagle fans. Everyone on your feet and join the escadrille as we salute the Allen Eagles football team and Allen Eagles everywhere with the Allen High School fight song.
And that's the Allen Eagle Escadrille. No, they're not dyslexic. They're just marching into the visitor's side. So if you couldn't see what they were spelling out, they are spelling out Eagles just like they do at home. It's just that the band always marches to their home crowd. So that's what they're doing. Nice performance by them.
Figured out a little bit. Their theme, they start to move into the UIL performance, is fire and ice. Therefore, you get the blue and the pinkish red, I guess, the fire and the ice on the uniform.
There you go. And fire and ice, that means they might be playing a bunch of Game of Thrones music. You never know, because that's technically the theme of that thing, not Game of Thrones, but the Dance of Ice and Fire. Okay, that's stuff you didn't need to know.
Well, I wouldn't have known that.
So the Allen Eagles lead at halftime, 22-3 over Rock Hill. We're going to take a break here on the Pickle Roofing halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the stats from the first half. We'll have the volleyball update. Where are they now? The tennis update. We'll be back.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
The Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday is a real estate business focused on putting our clients' needs first. Our job is to make sure you buy right and then sell for the maximum dollar. Not all agents and companies are equal, so let us show you why we are right for you. We are full service, full-time, and experts at what we do. Let us take your stress away and help you with your real estate needs. Contact the Butcher Group, 214-415-9787, or at www.butchergrouphomes.com, www.butchergrouphomes.com, and go Eagles!
Conchita's Mexican Grill and Bar, a locally family-owned restaurant located at 121 North Greenville Avenue in Allen, Texas, where traditional flavors meet hospitality. We offer a welcoming environment that makes you feel like part of our familia, with food that is simply deliciosa and exceptional service. Now serving breakfast and brunch on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mention that you heard about us on The Old Coach for the Old Coach discounts. Check out our website at conchitasmexicangrillandbar.com. Vamos Águilas de Allen! Go! Veterinary Hospital, a proud Eagle supporter, has been serving the Allen community since 1986. We're now located in our new state-of-the-art building at 851 East Main Street, right next to our boarding and daycare facility, Ace Pet Resort. Whether it's your furry friend's annual and shots or to see why they're under the weather, Dr. Alan Kaufman and his staff wants to help you with all of your pet's needs. Give them a call at 972-727-8383. Oh, and my cat Kygo and my dog Rhea has something to say. Oh yeah, go Eagles!
The Allen Flower Shop has been in business since 1972 and is the second oldest business in Allen. For all your floral needs, the Allen Flower Shop will take care of you. The Allen Flower Shop is family owned and operated and is located at 102 East Main in the heart of Allen. Give them a call at 972-727-3268 or visit them at allenflowershop.com. The Allen Flower Shop says, "Let's go Eagles!"
Back here at the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show, we're in Prosper. I'm Kerry Lowry along with Mike Farish, and we're going to bring you some of the things. You got to see the Allen Escadrille, and they led it off tonight on the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show. And now we're going to get into the stats and all that other juicy stuff. So, in this game, our score is Allen 22, Rock Hill 3. It was actually close. It was 7-3 at one point, and Allen has pulled away a little bit. And I believe that they will get the second half kickoff. So
that's right. We don't see that very often, where Rock Hill won the toss and elected to receive, and so Allen will get first possession in the second half.
Let's look at some of those stats, Mike.
Well, we got Allen with 12 first downs. Rock Hill with 6. Allen's doubled them up rushing, or total offense, 220 yards to Rock Hill's 105. Allen is pretty even, 145 passing, 75 rushing. And again, Allen's ran fewer plays than Rock Hill, but and penalty-wise, it's pretty even too, which is not good for Allen, but 4 penalties for 31 yards, 1 fumble and loss, or 1 fumble they didn't lose, and then 1 interception. Rock Hill has not turned the ball over yet. Brady Bricker is 9 of 13 for 145 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Brant Holloway tried 1 pass off target. Several receivers all have double yardage. Rushing. Lyndon Spriggs 7 for 33 yards. Bricker 3 for 14. Holloway 2 for 14. Hambrick 3 for 14. Receiving, Carter Harris is the leading receiver with 2 receptions for 75 yards, and of course about 58 of that was on a touchdown reception.
6 different receivers so far have caught balls for the Allen Eagles. Brady Bricker is spreading it around with his 9 out of 13, as you said. On the Rock Hill side, Christian Lewis started pretty strong and just tailed a little bit. 9 out of 15. He's completing 60% of his passes, but only for 54 yards. Really hasn't gotten anywhere. No touchdowns, no interceptions. And then Jair Cogshill came in, and he was 0 for 1 passing. Running the ball, Allen has done a great job controlling the Rock Hill attack. Only 28 yards for Christian Lewis. Cogshill came in from the quarterback position, or actually on a jet sweep, I believe, and has 15. And then their key running back, their workhorse, is Jalen Brown Delgado. He's 6 rushes for 8 yards. And when you're bottling him up, you're bottling up Rock Hill for sure.
You bet. He's a powerful runner, and Allen has been able to get him going sideways and things. Receiving-wise, Asaya Orlande is the leading receiver for Rock Hill. Only 4 receptions for 14 yards.
Now, technically, they are even in turnovers because Rock Hill muffed a punt. That does count as the turnover there, and the interception thrown for Allen. So we're dead even on the turnover side of the business there. But our score at the end of the first half is 22-3 in favor of Allen.
You can't stress enough again that Allen does get to return the second half kickoff. Give you a couple other scores around the district. Hope they're accurate. Boyd is leading Plano West 17-10. McKinney was leading Plano 21-13, and Plano East was leading Princeton 28-7.
3 games in the district, and that's going to be every week, or 4 games in the district, including the Allen game. And then there'll be 1 team that's on bye, and that is why you didn't hear Prosper's name, because they're on bye this week. As we look, we're going to talk a little bit about the volleyball team. The volleyball team coached by Stephanie Poole, and they are 3-0 in district so far. That puts them in second place to the 4-0 Plano West Lady Wolves. And so the only 2 teams that are undefeated, Plano West at 4-0 and Allen at 3-0. Why haven't they played the same amount? Well, same reason. They each get a bye every once in a while, and Plano West hasn't had their bye yet, but Allen has. Their last game or match, they won 3 straight sets over McKinney to go to 3-0. Tonight they're playing Princeton, who is 0-4 in district, so Allen looks to stay undefeated, and they're actually ranked in the state in volleyball are the Allen Eagles. Meanwhile, in team tennis, another undefeated season underway. It's like everybody's undefeated. The football, the volleyball, and the tennis team. And this one's important, Mike. They only play an 8-game district schedule in team tennis, and they are 5-0. How are they 5-0? Because they just matched up against their main rival, the Plano West Wolves, and beat them 12-7 in team tennis, and that's a close match in team tennis.
Big win there, big win.
So only 8 games scheduled, so they only have 3 left, and we'll be in the playoffs for team tennis before you know it. And then it'll be time for the playoffs for volleyball. And then after that, it goes in order, and then football will be in the playoffs after that. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back, and we're going to have Where Are They Now, brought to you by the Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday Realtors. This is the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show.
Spazzo, Allen's family-owned neighborhood Italian restaurant, offers casual dining with handcrafted meals at affordable prices, a full-service bar, an outdoor patio. Great food with excellent service makes Spazzo the place for watching Allen Eagle football. Located on West McDermott, check out the website for online orders, pickup, and delivery options. SpazzoRestaurantBar.com. That's SpazzoRestaurantBar.com. Proud sponsors of Allen Eagle football.
Image of Allen Hair Salon, located in downtown Allen at 403 West Main Street, provides an array of services such as coloring, highlighting, precision haircuts, color correction, custom styling, and much more. Owned by Melanie Taywater with over 30 years of experience. Contact Image of Allen Hair Salon at 214-766-1698 or make an online booking to schedule your appointment today at imageofallen.com. Let us help you achieve your hair goals, and let's go Eagles. Lone Star Bariatrics and Dr. Chad Carlton want to be there for you. Voted D Magazine's top doctor in both Dallas and Collin counties, Dr. Carlton and his staff want to help you succeed with your weight loss goals. Just like the Allen Eagles football team, Lone Star Bariatrics believes that helping you achieve your success takes a team approach. That's why they have a dedicated team to help support you every step of the way, just like they did Chad Price of the Old Coach broadcast.
Lone Star Bariatrics and Dr. Chad Carlton have been a lifesaver for me. I'm down almost 100 pounds, and I cannot say enough about Dr. Carlton and the way he treats his patients. You can't go wrong by going to Lone Star Bariatrics.
Like Chad, let Lone Star Bariatric be on your team and contact them for your consultation today at 972-232-7171. Visit LoneStarBariatrics.com today. Dr. Carlton and Lone Star Bariatrics say go Eagles.
Hey, Allen Eagles. In case you hadn't heard, CUTX has a full-service branch inside Allen High School, which means all faculty, students, and parents are eligible for membership. We offer everything you'd expect to see at a financial institution: loans, checking accounts, CDs, and more. Visit the Smart Branch or cutx.org to learn more.
a sophomore majoring in business administration. That's Diego Avila. You might remember him as a interior linebacker for the Allen Eagles.
You bet.
Our other is a guy named Levi Onzurike. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, yeah, that was a long time ago. Well, he's still playing because his college is already gone, right? He went to Washington, I'm pretty sure, and now he plays in the NFL. He plays for the Detroit Lions, if you've heard of them, and he is actually in the very first this is his fourth year with Detroit, and in his first year, he actually played in all 16 games. I think they only had 16 back then. He played in all 16 games, but he never started. Then he was injured an entire year, and in 2023, he played in 10 games. But you know what, Mike? He never started.
Yeah.
Well, guess what happens this year? That's right. Levi Onzurike, a former Allen Eagle, is a starting defensive lineman in the NFL. And he started this past week for the Detroit Lions, and he had a he had a half of a sack, and he got to hit the quarterback twice. And I believe that quarterback is from Highland Park.
Stafford.
That's right. Matthew Stafford, a Super Bowl winning quarterback. So he got to hit him twice and half sack, and also had a couple tackles.
I'm glad to see Levi hung with it, because when he had back problems, I don't know if he ever had surgery, but when you're a big old guy like him, that back can be an ongoing issue, and sure glad he stayed with it and enjoying much more playing time now.
So that is your Where Are They Now, brought to you by the Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday Realtors, John and Nikki Butcher. Get with them on any of your realtor needs, and they will take care of you. Big supporters of the Old Coach broadcast. All right, I think we're going to try to take a small break. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half kickoff with the coach. This is the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
Streamline Windows and Doors and our owner, Jose Garza, want to bring the best for all of your window and door needs. We specialize in window replacement, screen replacement, mirrors, retrofits, and so much more. We are family owned and operated and local to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. For windows, doors, and everything in between, open yourself up to something new and give us a call at 214-738-1942 or find us on Facebook at Streamline Windows. Before you call the other guys, call Jose Garza and Streamline Windows and Doors. Let's go Eagles!
Back here at Prosper Children's Health Stadium, just across the way from Prosper High School itself. This is the one stadium in Prosper that all the teams play at, meaning Rock Hill, also the Prosper Eagles. It's Prosper High School that's right close. Rock Hill is actually pretty far away, and Walnut Grove maybe the other direction a little ways away. So the Allen Eagles lead 22-3, and we're ready almost for the second half kickoff.
Yeah, Rock Hill sits off Coit, just off of Rock Hill or Virginia, which is right on the border of Frisco and Prosper. And then Walnut Grove is much further east past Coit. And I'm not sure where their fourth one's going to be. I think it's also going to be east, maybe a little north of Walnut Grove.
The Rock Hill Blue Hawks come shooting out of their inflatable Blue Hawk as they take the sideline, the home sideline closest to us, as you can see there on your view. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube broadcast of Allen Eagle football. And welcome back, Coach.
And if you're out there on the channel watching tonight, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the channel, and you guys did a great job, as always. The Pickle Roofing Halftime Show, the award-winning Pickle Roofing halftime show with Mike and Carrie. Great job again, guys.
This is the first week of district, by the way, Mike, and that makes this one counts. This is one of the rare times that you have the third week of the season, and this one counts toward your playoff standing.
You bet. We're probably one of the only districts around who's actually entered into district play. Most people, you can have 7 or 8 or even 6 and 7. They won't start in this district for at least another week or so.
And what that ends up meaning is that it might take 5 wins. You might have to go 5 and 3 to get in the playoffs in this district. 4 and 4, and you're probably stuck in some kind of tiebreaker, and you just don't want it to go that way. So we'll be counting down those 5 wins for the Allen Eagles as they try to get into the playoffs. As you know, everything's changed. Oh, here comes the kickoff.
Cartwright tees it up, kicks it into the end zone. Donnell G has it out across the 10, 15, 20, 25, up to the 30. And that's where the Allen Eagles will start the second half at the 31-yard line.
Good return by Donnell. It looked like he might be going to break it out, get a little more, but ran into the blockers there. Good field position for the Allen Eagles.
1st and 10, Allen.
Allen put up over 200 yards of offense in the first half, 220 to be exact. A lot of passing yards, 145. Only 75 rushing yards, and rushing has been their forte so far this season.
Brady Bricker at quarterback, Hambrick in the backfield. That's Jaden Hambrick. Jaden gets the little quick toss, and there is a defender right on top of him as he got the toss. Loss of 4 on the play.
Now, coming into this game, Allen had the number 1 defense in the district through 2 games. Rock Hill was number 2, including a very stout rushing defense, and you can kind of see it right there in a loss in the very first play of the second half.
Yeah, that was Nick Anderson, number 6, when he went down the first half, busting through to get the tackle.
2nd and long for the Eagles. 2 receivers right side, tight end. 2 receivers left side, tight end right. Throw to Johnson. The freshman has it. Goes down low, snags the ball at the 39-yard line of Allen.
That was a good snag. I couldn't tell if it got to the turf or not, but they're saying no. Good catch.
They'd be reviewing that if this were the college or the NFL, but
that's right.
We're going to say that Josiah Johnson just made a whale of a catch right there.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. First drive of the second half. Donnell G splits right side toward the Allen bench. Johnson comes left side. Spriggs in the backfield, or that's Hambrick in the backfield. Hambrick gets the carry right up the middle, has the first down, out across the 45.
Like I say, he was right in the B gap, but he made 3 or 4 moves right there pretty quick.
I was right the first time.
Let's move the chains for Conchita's Mexican Grill.
1st and 10, Allen. Donnell G and Josiah Johnson split to the right side, wide side of the field. Kellison tied in to the left side. Spriggs in the backfield, play action pass. Brady Bricker throws complete. Receiver has it out across the 40. It's going to be a first down. That's Johnson again on the catch.
You bet. The freshman's getting a lot of action there.
Into Rock Hill territory.
He had 2 catches in the first half to go with 4 coming into the game, and 2 catches right here. He has doubled his production. That's 8 catches on the season for Josiah Johnson.
Brett Holloway splits to the left side, flanker position, have a tight end left. Donnell G splits right. Snap back, play action. It's tipped, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Bricker was trying to throw the ball, and the defender came in, hit Bricker's arm. Ball came out. Official says incomplete pass.
That's probably a good job by Hayden Keys to turn into the defender there.
Everybody needs to keep an eye on these Rock Hill Blue Hawks throughout the season. They're going to be pretty tough to score on going forward.
2nd and 10 to Allen. Ball at the 38-yard line of Rock Hill. Play action pass. Bricker rolls right, looks right, throws right, has a receiver on the sidelines, incomplete.
Yeah, he got turned around on the sideline over there, and you know he was trying to catch it and turn to get the first down. He knew he was short of the chains,
Tanner, is that
It was
81?
Hayden Keys.
Hayden Keys, 87. Just couldn't pull it in, so it's going to be incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles.
That's one of those ones where Brady Bricker did not want to throw it to Hayden Keys. He wanted to go deeper, and at the last second he said, okay, I'll throw it to you. But by then, Hayden was kind of like, I don't know if I'm getting it or not. So I don't want to blame him on that one.
Tight end wing back right side. 2 receivers go left side, wide side of the field. Hambrick in the backfield. Hambrick on the carry comes left. He's going to pick up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Eagles. They're going to spot him at the 35, so it's going to be 4th down and 7.
Yeah, and it'd be about a 52-yard field goal if they went for it.
A little bit of no man's land. I'm not sure they're going to want to march out.
Yeah, there's no wind at all.
Eagles go for it, 4th down, 7 yards to go, 35-yard line of Rock Hill. Bricker drops back, looks, and he's going to be sacked. Rock Hill's going to have the ball. They brought the blitz right up the middle. Looked like 2 guys came through the A-gap, Mike.
Yeah, they did, and that was number 35 who got through there. And like I say, they both came through. 35 is a defensive tackle, Keegan Brenton.
So Rock Hill comes up with a big 4th down stop here early in the second half. Stops the Eagles on their first possession. They take over at their 45-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:52 to go, 3rd quarter action.
Rock Hill has spent a lot of time in the Allen side of the field, and here they're only 5 yards away from doing that again. However, only 3 points to show for it.
3-by-1 set, 3 receivers to the quarterback's left, wide side of the field. Handoff right up the middle. Flag comes out from the back judge. That's Delgado on the carry. No gain on the play.
Yeah, that hold closed in a hurry.
Wafer and Chandler Bright in on that stop.
Josh Shaw up there.
So penalty is going to be against Allen. Looks like they had 12 men on the field. But we should have stopped him with 12.
Yeah, we should have.
And we did. We're going to give up 5 yards, though. It's going to be 1st down and 5 at midfield. Two-by-one set. Delgado in the backfield, H-back left side. Roll out, here comes the blitz, and they're going to have the quarterback Lewis downed around the 38-yard line of Rock Hill. So the Allen Eagles come with their own blitz, Mike. Nice run in there by Don Quist. And there was another young
Hova Williford.
Williford was in on that stop.
That's the first time Lewis hadn't been able to get rid of it, so that's really the first sack they've had.
Loss of 12 on the play brings up 2nd down, 17.
You really got to see the closing speed there of Don Quist, because I don't believe the quarterback, Lewis, realized he could get swallowed up that fast. I didn't think so. Don Quist accelerated and grabbed him.
Quarterback rolls right. Lewis looks, throws, has a receiver incomplete.
Going to get pressure there by Hova Williford, and then on the defense, an excellent defensive play there by LeBron Bauer to knock that one away. Gets a pass defense and probably a hurry for Hova.
3rd down, 17 for Rock Hill. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Lewis at quarterback, Delgado in the backfield. Ball on the far hash from us, wide side of the field toward the Rock Hill bench. 7:31 to go, 3rd quarter action. Snap back. Lewis drops. Here comes the heat. Screen pass. And what a play by Wafer. Open field tackle. Went past the blocker. Made the tackle on Delgado in the backfield. Brings up a 4th down. Wafer's playing a heck of a ball game tonight, Mike.
Well, he is. That was great closing speed on that. As soon as Lewis threw it, he saw the screen taking shape and closed on it in a hurry.
Wafers looks like he's going to be one of the great linebackers for the Allen Eagles.
4th down, 20 punt teams out on the field. Isaac Lawson back for the Eagles. Eagles have blocked 1. This time they're coming fast. Looked like a little too fast. Kick is up, Lawson watches it roll inside the 10. Nice punt. Let's see what Rock Hill decides to do. It's going to be offsides against Allen. It was 4th down and 20. They're not going to get a first down out of it, so they're going to take the punt, which rolled down to the Allen 10-yard line.
Yeah, I don't blame them there. And the punter kind of turned into a rugby style that time, running sideways. Well, actually ran around the rush to kick it.
Looked like the Allen defender could have tackled him, but he knew he was offsides, and he just ran right past the punter.
Should have tackled him maybe, because that ends up being a 55-yard punt for Jordan Cartwright. He came into the game averaging 36.4 on the season.
Allen's second possession of the second half scores 22-3. Allen, 6:42 to go, third quarter. Brooker at quarterback. In the backfield, Lyndon Spriggs. 2 receivers go to the left side. That's Brett Holloway. Don L.G. is in the slot. Allen's went with an H-back and a tight end a lot tonight. Kellison and number 87, Hayden Keys, both in the ball game. Kellison shifts left, and Spriggs taken down in the backfield, and Rock Hill's getting some pressure up in there, Mike.
Yeah, and that's Anderson again, I believe. Number 6 came flying around the left corner, Nick Anderson, before the play could ever develop.
They are a stout defensive unit, and they know they're trying to key on that Allen run. Allen might have to spread it out a little bit to move the ball.
Allen goes 2 receivers right, tight end, H-back left. Play action. Bricker throws in the flat, has Holloway. He's going to be out across the 15, tackled at the 18. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
That was good to get that back to short yardage here. That was a bad snap again. Bricker had to pull that one in to get the play going.
Allen shifts out about 4 or 5 players, going with the big men up front.
They
3rd
sure
down
are.
and short. Ball spotted at the 19 of Allen.
Yeah, you got another tackle in there tied in.
Snap back, H-back, and Holloway goes down at the 19. It's going to be short, about a half a yard.
Yeah, they didn't get their trapping linemen around. All the linemen up front blocked down to the right, and then Holloway was coming left, and it looked like whoever was supposed to be coming around to trap on the end didn't get there.
It's 4th down, less than a yard to go. The ball is spotted just inside the 19. Allen keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it at their own 19-yard line. 4th down and short. Brooker comes back in the ball game. Hambrick's in the backfield. 2 receivers left, tight end right, H-back right. Handoff, Hambrick has the 1st down out across the 25, all the way out to the 27.
Kind of picked up the tempo there a little bit. Didn't wait long to get the ball snapped. Might have helped them get that 1st down, running right up the middle.
Ethan Villarreal out front blocking. He is the center. He's had a little trouble tonight, but that time he made way for an Allen 1st down. Hambrick stays in the game. Move the chains, by the way.
Eagles split 2 right.
Spazzos.
Eagles split 2 right side, 1 left side. Motion. Josiah Johnson has the handoff. Coming around the left corner. Taken down on the sidelines pretty hard at the 33.
And that was a pretty good play by Jaden Bradley for the Redhawks. He closed quickly on Johnson there. Johnson was able to get about 6.
I tell you what, without Jaden Bradley, that one goes for a lot longer than 6.
Oh, yeah.
He read that very well.
Yeah, showed a little speed himself.
2nd and 4 for the Eagles. 4:14 to go in the 3rd quarter.
There's a flag on that last play, and looks like it's going to be against Allen. They did get 6 yards on the play, so looks like a big mark off. I didn't catch what the signal was, but
I don't think he's ever told anybody.
Must have been holding. Big
it
penalty.
had to have been.
Markov against the Allen Eagles. Ball's all the way back to the 18-yard line.
Clock starts after the penalty. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, a fast-moving quarter.
Second down, 19, 4 minutes to go. Snap, Bricker pulls it in, handoff, left side, Hambrick out across the 30.
Gets a little past the original line of scrimmage, makes it reasonable third down yardage.
Hambrick switches out, sprints to the sideline, Spriggs sprints in.
3 receivers come toward the Rock Hill bench, short side of the field. Allen's up quick, play action, throwing the flat. Holloway has it, across the 35. Flag comes out, and that looks like it's going to be holding against the Eagles. Holloway would have had the first down near the 45-yard line, but they're going to bring this one back. Should be from the spot of the hold. They've already moved the chains over there. Let's see if they can find the right spot.
Yeah, they were moving. And then they ran back.
Penalty assessed against the Eagles from the spot. It's going to bring up third down around 10.
There's a lot of back and forth on this.
Yeah, ball spot at the 28 of Allen.
Officially third down and 9.
Officially. 3:28 to go in the quarter. 2 receivers right side of the quarterback, wide side of the field. Johnson splits left side. Bricker drops. Now he rolls right, trying to get around the corner. He does. He's going to keep it.
Go for the first.
He's got the first out of bounds and just barely got the first. Looked like he went out.
Yeah, I thought he got a step or two past it. Good job by Brady, though.
Excellent third down pickup right there.
First down, Allen.
And let's move the chains for Weber Insurance and Risk Solutions.
First and 10, Eagles. Clock did stop, 3:19, third quarter. Seemed like the first half went pretty fast. Third quarter's kind of slowed down.
Well, it's gotten a little bit sloppy with some penalties here.
2 receivers right side. That's the short side of the field. Tight end H-back left side. Handoff Spriggs, nowhere to go. He's going to lose a couple, tackled in the backfield.
Even with the extra blockers Allen's bringing in, they're having a little trouble running. I know Brady Bricker was able to get that first down on a running play, but the straight-off handoffs to the running backs certainly not netting the 9 yards of carry that these guys have been used to for 2 games.
Well, Rock Hill looks like they're gambling a little bit more with some stunts up front. They're, guessing right, it looks like, but they are being successful slanting up front.
2nd and 12 for the Eagles. Ball at the 36. Handoff, left side, Hambrick. Or Spriggs again out across the 45 to the 46. Nice pickup. Brings up third down and 2.
Mike, they're doing a really good job on second down of getting a lot of yardage back and making manageable third downs.
Well, that's the thing. They're making a lot of yardage just to get penalty yardage or lost yardage back.
3rd down 2. Brett Holloway splits right side. Donnell G comes left side. Tight end H-back right side. That's Keys and Kellison. Handoff. Hambrick hitting the backfield. Breaks a tackle. Has the first down inside Rock Hill territory. Tackled at the 47. Well, they had him in the backfield.
Oh, yeah. Great job by Hambrick. He was fixing to be tackled for a loss and got the first down and then some.
Mike, I talked to Larry McRae, the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach. He always gives me good insight with the up front guys' offensive line. And, Rock Hill runs the same defense as Prosper.
Is that right?
And so they base out of that front 5, but you never know where they're coming from. And they're doing a good job at that tonight here in the third quarter.
Prosper's always been successful stunting their linebackers.
Hambrick gets it running right side, gets a block, turns the corner, picks up a first down all the way to the 27 or 28 out of bounds. 1st and 10, Allen. Move those chains once again.
Move the chains for Lone Star Bariatrics. Now that we've kind of seen the running backs a little bit, you can see that Hambrick is a little more of the power back and that Spriggs is a little more of the speed back, but they both kind of have those skills.
So we have a Rock Hill player down on the field. We'll take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Infusa Lounge, a wellness spa that focuses on the cellular level offering of services to help with the daily stresses of life and replenish your body of depleted water, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Vitamin IV infusions provide instant delivery, 100% absorption. New services include GLP-1 weight loss injectors, heavy metal testing, ozone IVs, NADs, and peptides. To schedule an appointment, call 972-546-4318 or scheduling at infusalounge.com.
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Farage, Kerry Lowry in third quarter action here. The Eagles have a first down. We got a lot of people out there tonight, Kerry, watching, tuning in, giving us shout-outs. Let's shout out to some of them.
Let's do it. We got Bob and Emily Acker watching. So is Grace Henserling watching from Bogota, Colombia. We have Ginger Pryor. Couldn't travel to the game, so enjoying the old coach on YouTube. Barbara Riccio from Tampa, Florida. Debbie Goodman. Nancy Cherpuka watching on the old coach.
1st and 10, Allen. Handoff right up the middle. Hambrick. Tough 4 yards. Powell still moving. Let's give him 6.
If he can't get past the line, because they're bringing those outside linebackers, there's going to be a big bubble there in the middle. If you break a tackle, you could get a long run in there.
Susan McDaniel is with us tonight. So is Diane Stevenson, Mary Reynolds, and Carl Birdwell is with us as well.
2nd down and 5. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball's at the 28-yard line of Rock Hill. Bricker at quarterback. Spriggs checks in the ball game. Bricker rolls right, looks. Doesn't have a receiver. He's going to take it out of bounds.
Here, I'm showing you a picture, Coach, from Jeff Gray, the mailman. He's got it on the big screen tonight. He's got the old coach on the big screen above the fireplace.
There we go. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Bricker goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
This has ended up being a very time-consuming drive.
Donnell G splits right side. Spriggs in the backfield. Spriggs on the carry right up the middle. Has the first down inside the 20. Hit, taken down. Driven back, but he
give him his forward progress up to about the 16. Spriggs covers a lot of ground in a hurry.
Should be the last play of the quarter as the Eagles going to run the clock out. We'll take a quick break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Hey, Allen Eagles. In case you hadn't heard, CUTX has a full-service branch inside Allen High School, which means all faculty, students, and parents are eligible for membership. We offer everything you'd expect to see at a financial institution: loans, checking accounts, CDs, and more. Visit the Smart Branch or cutx.org to learn more.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live. Prosper ISD Children's Health Stadium. 4th quarter action. Eagles up 22-3.
Give you a little district catch up. McKinney boys leading West 38-10. You got McKinney beating Plano 28-19. And then you've got Plano East beating Princeton 35-7.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Eagle Designs. I don't know if they designed this drive this way, guys, but this will be the 13th play of this drive. They started at their own 10, remember, after the penalty pushed them back, and then they lost 3 yards on the very first play of the drive to go 2nd and 13, and that seems like a long time ago, and it is, because this is the 13th play, mostly running plays.
No scoring this quarter at all.
Two receivers split left side. The ball is on the 16-yard line of Rock Hill. Tight end H-back right side. Spriggs in the backfield. Brady Bricker at quarterback. Snap back. Spriggs up the middle. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Still churning, rolling. Down at the 1.
Very good move by Spriggs. Right in the middle of the field. Never slowing down, keep churning. Kind of dodging defenders there to get down to the 1.
Eagles up on the ball quick. Prosper's trying to change players out. They didn't get him off the field. Handoff Spriggs in the end zone. Touchdown. Lyndon Spriggs in for the Allen Eagles, 1 yard out.
There's that left side of the line. They've had a lot of success running over there behind Aberdeen. And now you've got Nicholson at that left guard.
I'd run behind them too. I think our cameraman, Keith Paxton, could get 4 yards running behind those guys.
At least 3.
Yeah.
Eagles send on the extra point team. Ethan Bowman, the kicker. Caden Beck, the snapper. Reed Nicholson, the holder. Snap back, placement down, kick is up. It's no good. It's a little surprising there.
Yeah.
Makes the score 28 for the Eagles, 3 for Rock Hill. We'll take a quick break. Allen Eagle football with the coach.
At Lobby's Pizza, you'll experience flavorsome pizzas, pastas, and more. Located at 1010 West Exchange here in Allen, Lobby's Pizza will quickly become your favorite. We have quick delivery service and takeout too. Visit our website at lobbyspizza.com and check out our menu. At our kitchen, quality is non-negotiable. Our mission is to bring the joy of a delightful meal to wherever you are. We hope to see you soon at Lobby's Pizza of Allen. Let's go Eagles!
Okay. Hey, we're back, and we're going to have our sponsor giveaway by Infuser Lounge. So we're going to take the next caller to 469-256-4719. You're going to be the winner tonight. The Infuser Lounge giveaway. Actually, we're going to do 2 of those. So get your call in. $50 value, $50 off any service at Infuser Lounge. Tell Melissa the old coach sent you. Anybody that goes there going to get a old coach discount, 20% off, I believe. And you're gonna love the services there. Infuser Lounge Spa.
That ended up being a 14-play, 90-yard drive for the Allen Eagles. That's a backbreaker right there to get all the way into the end zone, capped off by the Spriggs 1-yard run, and that puts Allen up 28-3. The extra point doinked off the upright, the first miss out of 15 tries for the kicker, Ethan Bowman, this season.
So Rock Hill starts at their 25-yard line, first down and 10. 3 receivers right side, wide side of the field, 1 receiver left side. Lewis at quarterback, drops back, throws, intercepted. That's going to be one for Isaac Lawson.
He takes it to the house.
Yeah, and the quarterback had somebody right in his face, so I don't know if it was tipped or if he just tried to lob it over. And when he lobbed it over, Lawson closed on it as it floated out there.
Well, Isaac's going to remember this one.
He is.
Friday the 13th, Rock Hill. He takes it to the house, sponsored by the Butcher Group. Extra point team is out. Seems like they were just out.
They were, and you know, Ethan Bowman is the most wanting to kick an extra point guy that there is in this stadium right now because that last one went up at the upright.
Get back on the good side here.
Bowman, the kicker, Beck, the snapper, Nicholson, the holder, snap back placement down, flag comes up. The flag kick goes up, flag comes out.
The kick was good, but it's a procedure penalty, false start on Allen, so that'll push him back, and Ethan Bowman's going to get yet another shot at it.
So the defense, Mike, it's always great to see the defense get a score.
You bet, you bet. Special teams and defense scoring makes it a great night.
Extra point team still on the field.
Becomes a 25-yard kick now.
Let's try it again. Bowman the kicker, Beck the snapper, Nicholson the holder. Kick is up. Third time's the charm. That one's good. Makes the score Allen 35, Rock Hill 3. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Hey there, it's Chad Price from the Old Coach broadcast, and let me tell you, I'm so grateful to have found Lone Star Bariatrics and Dr. Chad Carlton. With a dedicated staff who treat you like family, Lone Star Bariatrics can provide you long-term success with your weight loss goals. In fact, I'm down almost 100 pounds in less than a year. Visit Lone Star Bariatrics at LoneStarBariatrics.com and give them a call to book your consultation, 972-232-7171. Dr. Carlton and Lone Star Bariatrics say go Eagles.
Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry as the Eagles tee it up. Don't forget about the Infuse Lounge winner.
Infuse Lounge, by the way, that's not furniture, just in case you're confused on what it is. They'll put you in some good furniture.
It's a great place. I've been there many times.
What they'll do is it's infusion therapy. So if you are, as this time of year, everybody is low on their vitamins and minerals and dehydrated, they will take care of that with infusion therapy.
Run back out across the 10, 15. And that's where the Allen Eagles take the return man down. Great coverage there.
Goodness
That's
gracious.
16. See if I can get his name called out.
16, 19.
Major Miller.
Major Miller. 19, Jace Johnson.
Jace Johnson.
And a huge hit there at the end by Hova Williford, who's...
Well, you don't see a big defensive lineman covering kicks like that very often.
Well, when you have a guy like Jace Johnson who runs like the wind as a defensive end, then it happens. He's been back in coverage sometimes, and I'm like, wow, another linebacker. No, he's a defensive end who has lots of speed.
6'4", too.
1st and 10, 3-by-1 formation for Rock Hill. 3 receivers to the left side, wide side of the field. Handoff in the backfield. Delgado's taken down. Loss of 3 on the play. The Eagles.
Speaking of Jace Johnson, right there.
Right
They
there.
have come to play.
That dude is 6'4" and a sprinter. I mean, he can really get off the ball. And you know what, last week, Mike, he was up against some of the biggest offensive linemen that the Metroplex has to offer, and he still was an incredible asset last week. So sometimes you can still get around if you got the quickness.
2nd down, 14 for Rock Hill. 2-by-2 set. Quarterback Lewis is going to be taken down inside the 5. And about 6 Allen Eagles converged as our friend Major Thomas. And now Thad Dickler also says it's a convocation. They're working that one together, I think.
I think they are.
Major just got out of the workout room, so good for him. And that was a convocation of Eagles.
It was. It was a nasty one, too, because there were guys jumping, and they were flying Eagles. Little substitution, and here comes a 3rd and 21 from your own 4-yard line. That's never a good scenario.
Eagles draw back, sort of a prevent look. Extra defensive back on the field. Wafer, middle linebacker. Everybody else drops back. Handoff. Short gain on the play, and it's going to be 4th down, punt time.
Yeah, I'm sure the Rock Hill fans wouldn't be favored of that, but that's the best play you can go right there, rather than get a safety or get a little yardage for punting out of there.
Shout out to our good friend Tim Kusick. Tim's out there listening to us tonight, Mike. He says, you need to come get a tour. You guys need to go get that tour he's been telling y'all about. You and Kerry supposed to be going.
I want to go so bad.
I was out there. I lost his number. I need to get his number from you.
Okay, we can do that.
Well, I want it. I want to go.
4th down. Lawson back deep. Just had a interception return for a touchdown. Let's see what he does on the punt. Fielded at the 48 of Rock Hill. Back to the 40.
Good
30.
move.
Goes
Good
down
move.
the sidelines. 20. 15, 10, inside the 10 and down at the 7. What a night for Isaac Lawson. Nice return.
After his interception return a while ago.
You know what we have in the post game? Coach, we have what's called the Rodenball's
Player of the game. There you go.
I think there's somebody trying to make a candidacy for that.
Well, Tim says you guys come take a tour anytime you want to and tell the folks what we're talking about. They don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, we're talking about the PGA course right up there in the.
Mike knows all about that.
Yeah, I'll be going to Panther Creek High School right next door, and I can pop over and see you, Tim.
PGA headquarters.
PGA headquarters, yep.
Eagles.
Home of the 2027 PGA Championship.
And the Eagles go with 12 again, this time on offense, and going to have a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be first and goal from the 12-yard line for the Eagles.
Got a new quarterback in for the Eagles, Winger.
Shout out to our good friend John Butcher. You know, last week John and Nikki were up at the big house for the game on Saturday. Handoff, number 29 checks in the ball game.
That's Jackson Lyons, junior running back.
Lost about 2 yards on the carry.
You got 10 Nate Winger, junior quarterback, in there now.
Got Max Wallace on that offensive line that I see, along with Radvin Lashgary and Grant Nicholson.
Second and goal from around the 12-yard line of Rock Hill. Winger hands off, Lyons inside the 5, down to the 1.
Right down.
I know his mom's out there. She's probably at the game tonight, but she's usually a listener, watcher of the Old Coach broadcast. Lyons gets it down to the 1. Eagles up on the ball, 3rd and goal. 2 receivers left. Winger, quarterback, handoff Lyons. He's trying to get in the end zone. Stood up at the 2. Can't get in. It's going to bring up 4th down and goal to go for the Eagles.
Henry Hastings is in at center.
Well, the Eagles keep the offense on the field. 7:50 to go in the ball game. Winger at quarterback, Lyons in the backfield. Receiver right, receiver left. Winger throws, touchdown, Allen Eagles. That's number 87, the H-back, Hayden Keys. Came across the formation. Winger gets his first touchdown pass of his varsity career, and Keys scores.
That was a well-executed play, a little misdirection, and then Keys coming all the way across the formation. Winger rolled out a little right and had him wide open. Sometimes that's the hardest pass to hit when they're wide open.
Extra point team out. Kick is up. It's good. It's like a new kicker out there. You guys help me with that. Number 47. Thank you. Extra point by Ishmael. Ramey Ishmael. So the Eagles are up 41-3. Give a shout out to our good friend Jesse from Amarillo, out there with Valerie Bailey listening to the ball game tonight or watching the ball game. Glad you guys could tune in.
That ended up being a 4-play, 7-yard drive because Isaac Lawson returned that kick 45 yards, that punt all the way back to the 7-yard line of Rock Hill. Then it took 4 plays and concluded with the 4th down pass from Nate Winger to Hayden Keys, both of their first touchdowns of the season. The extra point is good, and the score is 41-3. And that scoring summary brought to you by Allen Americans Hockey.
Looks like McKinney boys going to get a district win tonight. Right now it's 45-10 over Plano West.
Ramey Ishmael tees it up for the Eagles.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Lobby's Pizza.
Kick is up. It's going to be fielded around the Well, drops in on the 5.
Oh, it goes out. Did he fumble it out, or did?
No, it just
I
took
didn't
a.
think it just, yeah, okay, I see the flag now.
It took that Tim Cusick backspin hop.
What would Tim call that?
A good golf shot.
Well,
That's
right,
what he would
right
call
there,
it.
he called a mistake.
Yeah. Unfortunate on
Dang.
that one. In golf, it's really good.
Plano's trying to close the door. McKinney is now 28-26 in the fourth quarter.
Really? They were behind the whole game.
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. Plano East 42 to 21 for Princeton, doubling them up.
And we have some winners of our Infusa Lounge drawing. A very valuable prize, by the way.
$50 off.
Telling you.
And if you want to go get services there, we get an old coach discount. Just tell Melissa.
Our winners are Leanne Vargas and Mike Saunders.
Congratulations. Rock Hill has the ball. Looked like they changed quarterbacks on me. That's Kaj. Ball is fumbled, picked up by Allen. Loose ball. Let's see what the call is going to be, though. See if he's going to be down. Cogshell was the quarterback. Came in for a few plays early in the first quarter.
Jackson Arnold made the final tackle and maybe jarred that thing loose.
Now, that's not the OU Jackson Arnold.
Yeah.
No,
that's the Allen
not
Eagle
him.
Jackson Arnold.
with an X
Okay.
in this case. You're right, not the guy from Geyer who's.
So the officials are talking this one over. Looked like the quarterback was stood up, and the Allen Eagles just kind of stripped the ball from him. Let's see what they're going to decide.
7:28 to go in the game. Allen leading 41-3.
Our good friend Steve and Elizabeth Jones up in Cape Cod.
They do give it to
So
Allen.
the Allen Eagles, Steve and Elizabeth said, "Go Allen Eagles, we have the fumble, it's our ball, yay Eagles."
Boy, they're on top of it.
Up in Cape Cod.
Oh.
Yeah, beautiful weather. It's beautiful weather here in Texas tonight, too.
I didn't know YouTube went that far.
Oh, yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
We're global.
All right, so yet another turnover as those have started to pop out here.
Eagles back on the ball, 1st and 10. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Quarterback throws out in the flat. Pass is complete to number 86. Jaden Moon. Quarterback is number 10, Nate Winger. Nate just threw his first touchdown pass of his varsity career.
He did. He had completed, 3 passes coming into this game. He was 3 out of 5, so this is big stuff for here. Getting some experience.
2nd down and short. Lines on the carry, goes left side. Going to have the first down inside the 25. Jackson Lines on the carry.
Comes up limping a little bit, so hopefully he will be okay. Does move the chains, though, for Eagle Designs.
First and 10, Allen. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Winger at quarterback, Lines in the backfield. Winger throws out in the flat, incomplete. It was a little short. Intended receiver number 39 for the Eagles, Seth Bradley.
Heck of an effort by Bradley there. Almost got down there and picked that thing up.
Also out there with this group, Gabe Lednick in an H-back. Tanner Grant splits right side. Winger at quarterback. Handoff up the middle, number 43, Gabe Lednick. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Eagles. Ball's at the 27. 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, when you got a 38-point lead, it looks a little better to be running the ball rather than throwing the ball.
3rd and 12. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Ondo splitting left side. Winger, handoff, coming right. Lednick going to pick up a few yards, but it's going to be a 4th down for the Eagles.
Lednick got him a touchdown early in the year against Midland Legacy.
He sure did. Remember how the sideline erupted when he got that touchdown? That was
going to try a 40-yard field goal here.
With 5:45 to go in the ball game, the Eagles send out the field goal unit, 4th down from the 24-yard line of Rock Hill.
That is Bowman still.
Ball's going to be spotted. 41, kick is up. Bowman.
It's good.
And he has it.
Good with a little room to spare.
Eagles tack on 3, makes the score 44 for the Eagles, 3 for Rock Hill. We'll take a quick break. Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price. And we're live. Prosper 44-3, 4th quarter action, 5:25 to go in the ball game. Eagles tack on 3 points. Nice little drive by some of the guys who don't get a lot of playing time each week.
That's always good to see them in there all the way across, executing.
And this year we've had a lot of playing time for guys early in the season. Ishmael tees it up, short kick, fair catch signal.
Ends up being a 14-yard drive on 4 plays, or 5 plays, resulting in the 41-yard field goal by Ethan Bowman. That makes it 44-3 in your scoring summary, brought to you by Allen Americans Hockey.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to Brandon Weber and his wife Elizabeth and her family and her sister-in-law Kimberly. They lost a member of their family this past week, and it's been pretty tough on them. So Brandon's been a longtime sponsor, a good friend of ours. We love these guys. Just want to send our prayers, thoughts, well wishes to Brandon, Elizabeth, and Kimberly, and the whole family. And I know everybody in the Allen Eagle community and the Old Coach community feels the same way too. So Brandon, we love you guys, and thank you for what you've done for us, and sending prayers, my friend. Gain of 5 on the play brings up 2nd down and 5. John Butcher. I was saying earlier, Mike, John and Nikki was up at the Big House last week, watched the Texas Longhorns win a big game, and I think they enjoyed that travel, that trip, and glad they made it back safe and sound.
I bet that was quite an experience to go up there.
I'm going to reissue the joke from last week.
Okay, go ahead.
The Big House is the only house that John Butcher can't sell.
There you go. I don't know. If you give him time, he might could. At least lease it out.
You're probably right.
1st and 10, Rock Hill. 35-yard line. Clock rolls. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 3-by-1 set. A lot of Allen Eagle defenders out there. We'll try to get a few names as Cogshell.
Jackson Arnold makes that shoestring tackle. It does, however, result in a 1st down for Rock Hill. They have finally crossed the 100-yard in total offense barrier, and that's their 7th 1st down. So kudos to the Allen defense.
See if we can get some of these guys out there. Number 24 is checked in the ball game. That's Nathaniel Foster.
Got number 30 up front, Tim Drake on the defensive line.
Handoff, nice stop there by the Allen defender, number 16, Major Miller. No gain on the play.
We got number 94, Jacoby Wilkerson's up front now. Just a sophomore. He's getting some playing time, that defensive line.
Linebacker in there, number 25, Blake Benish. Second down and 10 for Rock Hill.
Number 58, Quentin Carter's up there in front.
Ethan Saw at free safety, senior. Had 2 tackles coming into this game.
3-by-1 formation. Cogshell rolls right, looks. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. 25 and 20 in on that stop. Benish and Trey Roberson.
Yeah. Get a sack on the play.
Man, that's got to feel good to get a sack, doesn't it? That's good stuff right there. They got to combine on a sack.
Eagles keep rolling guys in. Last week, everybody got to play. They wasn't injured or couldn't get out there, Mike, which was great to see.
You bet.
3rd and 7 or 3rd and 18.
3rd and 18. Ball at the 38. 3-by-1. Cogshell keeps it. Comes to the left side. Bunch of Allen Eagles there, including number 19, Jace Johnson. He's made several plays in the last couple of series.
Yeah, I guess you put him on the right side. That's a whole new position for him.
Also out there in on that stop, number 26, Mitchison.
Plano West came in tonight 1-1 on the season. They're beating McKinney Boyd 45-10. Big win for Boyd there.
Boyd over West?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a little tongue-tied there.
Punt
McKinney
team
still hanging on over Plano, 28-26.
Punt team out, 4th down and forever. Punter's going to keep it. He's going to try to get a first down. Goes right side, picks up a yard.
Plano East still got Princeton, 44-21. Like I said, Prosper is on an open date tonight.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Texas Pain Alternative.
Go by there if you Mike, if you're having any pain, go by and tell Alex the old coach sent you. They do a lot of great stuff there. Texas Pain Alternative, non-invasive, no surgery, and back pain, knee pain, old people's pain. Just go by there and tell Alex coach sent you. Will Robertson in at quarterback for the Allen Eagles. Handoff looks like that's Lions on the carry, gain of 5.
Getting down inside the final minute now.
Robertson getting a little playing time. Second down and 5. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
Got another quarterback in. Well, no, I guess that is Will there.
Handoff coming right side. Have to pick that number up. And flag comes out late after the play. Lyons was on the carry again.
Jackson Lyons. Bringing them in 2 or 3 at a time here. And
real
starting
quick.
to get some of the duplicate numbers
exactly.
in there.
Parker Morse in there.
Yeah.
On the offensive line.
Vasquez.
Yeah. Number 40 out there, Hunter McDonald.
Flag on the play, and there's 37 seconds to go in the ball game, 44-3.
They do have to snap it.
Reed Farinetta out on the field for the Eagles.
All right, if you heard that.
Yeah, a little frustration being taken out by Rock Hill there.
That'll move 15 yards downfield, and the Allen Eagles will be into the red zone of Rock Hill.
Well, contrary to what the scoreboard says, Rock Hill is not that bad of a team.
No, they're not.
They play real good defense. They have some very athletic receivers. And I'm just going to predict as the season goes, they're going to get better. Snap over the quarterback's head. He picks it up, takes off to the right side.
Go down, go. There you go. There you go.
As the clock rolls, 20 seconds. And the quarterback, is that number 8 in there at quarterback?
It was Dom Vasquez.
Dom Vasquez, yeah.
Yeah, he made a smart move there. He knew to get down instead of run out of bounds.
And so the clock's going to roll out. But as I was saying, Rock Hill is not that bad of a team. They've got some talent out there, and I think they'll get better as the season progresses. And, 4 teams go to the playoffs.
Yep.
Anything may happen down the road, but the Allen Eagles come out on top. 3-0 for the season, 1-0 in district. Big district win for the Eagles, and a big win for Lee Wigington staff and team in Prosper tonight. And we'll go back home next week. Second game of district will be the, Mike, you know this team well, Plano Wildcats.
Plano Wildcats. We're going to little maroon and white. We'll probably hear a little grandioso on both sidelines.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the Road and Balls post-game show, give out a few awards, wrap it up here. It's the Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Allen Veterinary Hospital, a proud Eagle supporter, has been serving the Allen community since 1986. We're now located in our new state-of-the-art building at 851 East Main Street, right next to our boarding and daycare facility, Ace Pet Resort. Whether it's your furry friend's annual and shots or to see why they're under the weather, Dr. Alan Kaufman and his staff wants to help you with all of your pet's needs. Give them a call at 972-727-8383. Oh, and my cat Kygo and my dog Rhea has something to say. Oh yeah, go Eagles!
One town, one school, one location, one community, one family. One-stop shop for all your flooring, remodeling, appliance needs, and more. You get the one hometown advantage at Rodenbos, proud sponsor of Allen Eagle football.
You've got the hometown advantage of Rodenbos.
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live, Prosper, wrapping it up here. Rodenball's post-game show. Final score, Allen 44, Rock Hill 3. Eagles come out on top, played well. First half, going into halftime, Rock Hill hung in there. Come out in the third quarter, Eagles took over, had a couple of long drives aided by penalties. Eagles went up and didn't look back after that. But 3-0, 1-0 in district. And right now, Coach Lee Wigington and the staff have these players. They've got a lot of confidence, and they're playing well right now.
Yes, they are. And when you play confidence, you play faster, too. They're playing with great team speed, no hesitation, sure tackling, got a lot of combinations going on. They kind of had to battle through some setbacks tonight between penalties and turnovers, but they hung in there tough and stayed about on their season average scoring-wise.
Well, let's give out a few recognitions here. Rodenball's players of the game. My vote goes to Wafer on defense, and the young man Isaac Lawson came up with a big interception return, punt return, set up another touchdown, and Isaac had a pretty good night. So players of the game defensively, Isaac Lawson and Dupree Wafer, linebacker, who's played very well all 3 games.
Mitchell New's been very consistent all year, and just good, solid team play. And those particular guys, though, are really taking advantage. As we look at the scoreboard and are showing highlights, you see Lawson's punt return there.
We'll just kind of go through some of the stats. We gave out I think the defense deserved the the players of the game there, but Brady Bricker did have a good game, 13 out of 19. Stays with his almost 70% completion, 68.5, 190 yards, a touchdown, did have his first interception of the season. Nate Winger came in and was 2 for 2.
With a touchdown.
Yes, that's right, with his first touchdown. Rushing, you have the two-headed monster there with Lyndon Spriggs and Jaden Hambrick, both underclassmen, and they combined for 24 carries and 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. So between those guys, they come in and out, Mike, and it's really not a drop-off at all.
You bet. Allen had 178 yards total rushing, and it's interesting, Kerry, you mentioned when Rock Hill finally got to 100, but they ended up going backwards. Allen held them to 89 total yards of offense tonight, 51 passing and 38 rushing.
Run for less than 2 yards per carry and less than 3 yards per drop back on passing. That's why the defense, not only with the takeaways, but with the stopping Rock Hill's offense, that's why they get the Rodenbaugh's Players of the Game this week.
Well, you bet. And coaching points I got to work on this week. Did have 9 penalties for 71 yards. And like I said, did have the turnover, just one, even though Rock Hill turned it over 3 times with the block punt, an interception, and a fumble.
Well, it's a good night to be an Allen Eagle. And congratulations to Coach Wigington, staff, players. Nice opening district win. And next week, back at home, Allen Eagles Stadium, with a very familiar old foe in the Plano Wildcats. Wildcats will come to town, and it's always fun when the Eagles line up against the Plano Wildcats.
You bet. A lot of history there, and I can't even remember. I don't think Allen's lost to Plano in a century or two, has he?
Well, we'll have all that info next week, and hopefully you'll be back with us as we're back at home next week. Have a great broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast. Allen Eagle football with the old coach. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do that. That really helps us out. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do this without you guys. We appreciate you so much. And athletic department from Allen, we really thank the athletic director, Kim Garner, and her staff for what they do, and Coach Wigington, his football staff. Every week we go by, talk to these guys, and I can tell you that Allen's in great hands with the staff and people that run the athletic department and the football staff. Great job by these guys.
Does look like McKinney's going to hang on to beat Plano 28-26 right now. The latest update we've got.
And that scoreboard update brought to you by Streamlined Windows.
Well, we're going to wrap it up here as the Allen Eagles gather up. 5 songs playing as you can hear it. Carrie, any last thoughts from Prosper ISD Children's Health Stadium?
I think I want to have lunch with Chase Hargis because he's got something figured out for this Allen defense. He's the defensive coordinator, and boy, I'm a big fan right now.
Well, they're all playing well, that defensive side of the ball. You know, Sean Alberdine's the defensive line coach. His son Coulter's on the offensive line. Kendall Hill coaches the defensive line. Brendan Johnson coaches the corners, and Victor Gonzalez coaches the linebackers. And those guys, they've got them all playing well.
Every
no
one
doubt.
of them.
Well, they do. They do. It looks good, like I say. And then you got some of the returners back there, LeBron Bauer and Kai Wheaton. You can tell that they took their lumps as sophomores, and they're really playing well in the corners this year.
Mike, any other final thoughts before we wrap it up?
Now, just keep it going that direction. A up and keep going.
Well, for the coach here, we're going to wrap it up as the Allen Eagles go get on the bus. They'll get that Whataburger, get back to town. And we've had a great night here. Thanks for tuning in to the Old Coach broadcast. Love you guys and appreciate cheering us on here. For Thomas Paxton, thanks, Thomas, for coming in tonight, helping on the camera. For Keith Paxton, the camera guy. For Chad Price, pushing the buttons, dialing the dials. For Kerry Lowry, for Chad Price, it's the coach. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Allen Eagle Football on the Old Coach YouTube channel and theoldcoach.com. Tonight's production is brought to you by the Allen Americans, Allen Flower Shop, Allen Veterinary Hospital, Boone Allstate Agency, The Butcher Group, Conchita's Mexican Bar and Grill, Credit Union of Texas, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, Hair by Brittany, Image of Allen, Infusa Lounge, Lobby's Pizza, Lone Star Bariatrics, Pickle Roofing, Rodenbaugh's Flooring America and Appliances, Sandifer Law, Spazo's Restaurant, Streamlined Windows, Texas Paint Alternative, and Weber Insurance and Risk Solutions. The executive producers of this broadcast are Carl Bailey and Chad Price. The announcers were Carl Bailey, Mike Farish, and Kerry Lowry. Technical managers were Chad Price and Keith Paxton. For an archive of tonight's game, look to the Old Coach YouTube channel where you'll find the best in high school football.